contemplation about the others in the room and their responses, regardless of what his answer is.
As in, he's concerned about what his response will be because of the people in the room.
Yes.
I kill everybody else in the room.
I am sorry, I am trying to be helping, but...
What happened to Trinia?
She just disappeared.
I did...
We lost the kid.
I am not understanding. She just got hit by one of those raisins. She disappeared. She is gone.
And Arabella said I turned to stone?
You were a statue. Welcome back.
You know what? I just give him a hug. A big chalky hug.
Okay.
This is not the time!
It is Toivo's turn. Toivo appears, closes his eyes as you explain what's going on, turns its head to look at, or to its head so it's facing the Hound of Tyndalos. So Matt and Brian, you hear the cat just growl real low and dangerous. Nick, you hear meow meow, I can smell you, meow meow meow. Roll your attacks, please.
Let's get this battle underway. We're going down. Get down, get down. Jungle boogie. So you see that guy shows up and swings at you, and it scrapes across your armor as you cast your spell.
Go. Mithril breastplate, bitch.
He just side-eyes you and looks at Arabella and says, of all the places you wanted to fucking teleport us, you brought us right in front of the king's nose.
Yeah, because I have to warn the fucking king. So you should probably leave. Go slink off into your little hole. And maybe warn your people.
He looks like he's about to punch you.
There is a 1,000-year-old dragon burning down a city with over 100 giants right now. I don't have time.
Remember, the only reason that any of that worked back there is because of me.
Yeah. Do you want a prize?
All right, McChanicle flies over. Lumbrisa, I've got you!
Can he do a flyby heal?
Sure.
Get out! Get out! No!
Sure, he'll go right there.
And as I'm doing it, I hold Tango out on one hand, and I just think to him, or I say in Dinosaur, like King of the World, as we like, and then I like get off like nothing happened.
That's funny. Nick's chuckling at it. Nick probably makes some sort of like, this isn't Titanic. Hit me like one of your French girls, Matt.
So Brianna took part in a nightmare ritual as a child. Yes. You feel one of them being activated in the museum.
Okay.
Brianna, I'd like you to make a concentration check to maintain your casting of the spell.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I will treat this as violent motion because this is violent to your emotions.
And I apologize. Remind me again what I'm rolling. My my charisma ability modifier, or is
this is a concentration check.
Somebody redeem a complication quick.
My
So it's a
apologies.
Has redeemed
Yes!
a complication.
It is a D20 plus your caster level plus your ability modifier.
Thank you.
Doesn't look like
only
it on our
has-
side.
He doesn't have that. He doesn't have that prepared. He is going to. Oh, he can. He's gonna unload one of his most powerful spells at all of you.
Fuck.
Magic missile.
You killed.
You can read that there is a contemplation about the others in the room and their responses, regardless of what his answer is.
As in, he's concerned about what his response will be because of the people in the room.
Yes.
I kill everybody else in the room.
I am sorry. I am trying to be helping, but
What happened to Trinia?
she just disappeared.
I did.
We lost the kid.
I am not understanding. She just got hit by one of those raisins. She disappeared. She is gone.
And Arabella said I turned to stone?
You were a statue. Must come back.
You know what? I just give him a hug. A big
Okay.
chalky hug.
Okay.
This is not the time.
It is Toivo's turn. Toivo appears, closes his eyes as you explain what's going on, turns its head to look at, or to its head so it's facing the Hound of Tyndalos. So Matt and Brian, you hear the cat just growl real low and dangerous. Nick, you hear meow meow, I can smell you, meow meow meow. Roll your attacks.
Let's get this battle underway. We're going down. Get down, get down. Biddle-lip. Jungle boogie. So you see that guy shows up and swings at you, and it scrapes across your armor as you cast your spell.
Go. Mithril breastplate, bitch.
He just side eyes you and looks at Arabella and says, "Of all the places you wanted to fucking teleport us, you brought us right in front of the king's nose."
Yeah, because I have to warn the fucking king. So you should probably leave. Go slink off into your little hole. And maybe warn your people.
He looks like he's about to punch you.
There is a 1,000-year-old dragon burning down a city with over 100 giants right now. I don't have time.
Remember, the only reason that any of that worked back there is because of me.
Yeah. Do you want a prize?
All right, McChanicle flies over. Lumbrisa, I've got you!
Can he do a flyby heal?
Sure.
Get out! Get out! No!
Sure, he'll go right there.
And as I'm doing it, I hold Tango out on one hand, and I just think to him, or I say in Dinosaur, like King of the World, as we like, and then I like get off like nothing happened.
That's funny. Nick's chuckling at it. Nick probably makes some sort of like, this isn't Titanic. Hate me like one of your French girls, Matt.
So Brianna took part in a nightmare ritual as a child.
Yes.
You feel one of them being activated in the museum.
It's time to start the podcast. It's time to play some games. It's time to have some fun here on the Epic Show tonight.
We'll see some off the pod here. Enjoy some great alerts. We'll have a grand old time here watching Epic Rounds tonight. We love it when we come here. We clip all of the screens. The chat gets kind of trolly on Epic Rounds scenes. But that's an awesome part of the Epic family. So let's enjoy the show now and start another hype train. We'll see the spicy chips fly on the most sensational, inspirational, celebrational, epicational. This is what we call the Epic Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome on in to Epic Realms Presents Tabletop Role-Playing Night. This is a special edition of Mechanical Corners, run by Mark from Fight in a Box Games. You'll have a few people that have been seen playing Fight in a Box's Mechanical Corners right here in the past, and I can't wait to get into the game and see what shenanigans ensue. With that being said, I also want to tell everybody that Fight in a Box Games does have a new Kickstarter going as part of Zine Quest. I will make sure to let Mark talk all about it. And what great timing, because while we're sitting here playing Fight in a Box's Mechanical Corners tonight, if you come to Con of the North this weekend and you see me or Seppi, you have a really good chance of getting this little sticker, this little highball sticker right here that is drawn by Mark. And so, yeah, and of course you can use channel points also to get those stickers or any of our stickers. So with that being said, I am going to hand over the reins to the one and only Mark from Fight in a Box Games.
All right, so yay! Tonight we are playing Mechanical Corners. Thank you. Mechanical Corners is a kind of cozy steampunk heist where you and a group of other players go on this adventure, and only one player can win. Right now, on Kickstarter, we have our second RPG, Barcane. The RPG you play with your dog, and I have my very prototype here that has pink rings, and the rings are cutting into the text because it is just a prototype. But Barcane is going to kind of look like this. Now, the reason we're not playing Barcane tonight is because it is a solo journaling RPG, and it is an RPG that you play with your dog. Andrew, you have a dog. Nick, you have a dog. How many dog people do we have here? Pretty much all dog
I'm
people.
a dog person, but I don't have a dog.
You have 4 cats, though.
One.
If you put them all in a trench coat, they could pretend to be a dog.
Yeah.
There we go. One of them plays fetch regularly. That counts, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's great. So in Barcane, you take your dog out on walks, and you collect sights and sounds and smells and actions. If you words, if you say "good dog" to your dog, you get points, and you tally those with your dog's stats to figure out whether their magic fizzles, flashes, or blasts. And the RPG takes you through 10 quests. All of them are different. All of them take place on your walk. And they are a full story of this, you, the apprentice, and your wizard dog, and the evil rat lord who is trying to take over the kingdom. We funded the Kickstarter in 39 minutes, and we got a the Project We Love badge from Kickstarter, which is super cool. We are actually only 5 backers away from hitting our first stretch goal right now. Our stretch goals are based on a number of people instead of numbers of dollars. And those stretch goals are going to follow the story of the Puppy Prince, a prince from way up north where the sun hangs low on the horizon, and he is going to try to take his kingdom back, the land of magical lakes, from the evil ice giants. So
Yes!
you can help make that happen. Even giving us $1 for the Kickstarter will bring us closer to our stretch goals, and we can hear the play through the story of the Puppy Prince as he defeats the ice goblins and their imps with his sword and sorcery. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Super exciting. Yeah,
and the art is super cute.
Thank you.
The whole design of it is fun and cute, and I like the fact that like it doesn't look like all of the other it doesn't look like Mechanical Corners, Mouse Cheese Cat Cucumber Hedgehog Hop. Like the art is the whole feel of it's a little bit different, so I like it.
So for this one, I wanted to play with sort of the illuminated manuscript style, and we decided to actually leave it in black and white so that after you're done with your walk and you write your little story, then you can color the pages in if you want.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Thought that'd be fun. Okay. So to celebrate Barcane, we're playing a very doggy episode of Mechanical Corners. Okay. We ready to start?
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
Soggy Bottom Canal. It's this rut that runs through the south end of Mechanical Corners. At the bottom of it, just muck. Barely even water. Footsteps splash through the muck as we follow a pair of hedgehogs. One of them is holding a light above his head at the end of a staff. The other one has their rapier drawn. They walk out of a bank of fog, look left at the muddy walls, look right at a set of stairs that is embedded in one of these stone walls and shrouded by fog. And then they continue on their way. And down those stairs, our 4 thieves walk. The sky up above is covered in light clouds. You can see stars popping out here and there. The moon is practically full, probably be full tomorrow. And you all know that there is somebody here who is ready to give out a job. As you come down the stone stairs and set foot in the muck, can we describe our 4 thieves? I think we should start with Highball. What is Highball looking like as you get ready for this job?
So Highball is a minion, meaning he's mostly machine parts, mechanical parts. From the neck down, he's, metal, steel, bronze, brass kinds of stuff. He wears like a brown button-up shirt, but he only buttons it up to about here. The brass ring around his neck kind of looks like not quite like a machismo necklace, but very, very, very necklace-like. And for his head, he is literally a glass. Contrary to popular belief, he is a lowball glass, even though his name is Highball, which therein lies the pun. He has a reddish liquid in his glass currently. And for those who have met Highball before, he is no longer worn down they might say. The rust patches and the corrosion have been cleaned up and taken care of and are no longer there. So he is as restored as possible as a minion, as an old minion who's been around the block can get.
And behind Highball, we have Masks. What does Masks look like coming down the corner, around the corner?
Well, you see, Masks is kind of a what we not a minion, is more of an animal type creature, wearing some nicer looking clothing now that I've had a few cards go my way, but is probably dressed up in a nice sort of long smoking jacket type thing with a little vest and maybe even one of those little clock watch, pocket watch things that might even be working from time to time. And then has the big floofy cravat now is going on, but is otherwise you see the scoundrel at heart, this raccoon like features with the mask appropriately going. In fact, one of my costumes probably looks like my alter ego. Let me see if I can show that real quick here. So this was me in my youth, just a few sessions ago. but now he's wearing some finer outfits. At least he's been told they're finer outfits. They probably, like, the colors might be a little garish. Not that Mask knows, because I only see a couple of colors. But it's But at the end of the day, he's looking pretty spiffed up as far as he knows. So, doing good.
That's great. And then we've got a new member of the gang. What is Nyx like?
Nyx is a bat. And I am trying to edit my picture so that y'all can see. 1 second.
Leaving all day.
Video. Yep, I know. So, bat. She's purple. Why not?
Sure.
Kind of timid or secretive. You're not quite sure which. A little shy. Definitely feels like she's been into some shit, and maybe it didn't all go right, so she's a little more nervous.
Hence the purple?
Yeah.
Is that a vampire bat or fruit bat? Because
hold on.
Asking for a friend.
For a friend. Yeah.
Yeah.
A leaf-nosed bat.
A leaf-nosed bat. Okay.
Which are generally herbivores and like insects and that stuff. No blood.
Okay.
There's no insects in our party.
Good thing.
And the last person down the stairs is somebody who was in the gang previously. Can you tell us what Peas looks like and how he came to rejoin Highball's gang?
So Peas productivity can is a minion as well. He is more clockwork machine, almost rickety now wooden frame that opens up in the middle to see some wooden gears that turn. Peas is at the top is his head is a can of peas, canned peas. The lid slightly ajar. You can see the sweet peas in there. He doesn't wear a shirt. He lets you see the easel type build that this minion has, with a set of suspenders that hold up some dark brown pants, and got boots underneath those. He's rubbing his knee just a little bit as he descends the stairs. He's also a minion that has seen a lot of work. Almost sheathed at his waist is a feather duster. The handle is inlaid with gold swirls and decorative designs to it. Something very precious to Peas. And I think he came back to Highball after the majority of the things that he has earned over the years seem to vanish. He's a lot more. Well, Peas is helpful. Productivity might be his middle name, but helpfulness is Peas' game. If any can, this can is his motto. And I think that has led to several recent decisions, perhaps some for the MLF that have left Peas individually needing another score.
All right. The four of you come down into the muck at the bottom of Soggy Bottom Canal, and walking into the fog, you see the shape of somebody waiting there for you. They are tall but hunched. They have sort of a scraggly beard, and as you get closer, you see that they are a Scotty dog. This person sees the four of you coming and says, "Ah, you must be the four people that I wish to hire."
That sounds about right.
Well, you can call me Silas Mumblepot. And I need you four to steal something for me.
It's usually how it goes.
Always happy to help.
I mean, we prefer it calling it skillful acquisition of non-proprietary assets.
Well,
And
whatever
we
you
call
would
it
like
that often.
Call it as you will. I need a particular item rescued. Now,
I'll call it whatever I want. Should we have a pun counter for that? We should have a pun counter in the like bottom corner every time someone makes some sort of a pun.
Now this item is precious to me, and it was taken. It is called the Collar of 9 Names. You will recognize it because it is stunning. It's golden, bejeweled, and just a little bit magical. I'm happy to pay you this large pouch of gold coins. He holds out a large leather pouch, which looks pretty heavy.
I'll carry that for you. Happy to help.
What are the other names?
That is a secret. You look like you have a question, my young raccoon friend.
Well, you offered gold, but where's the curds? I thought that was the. Well, what am I gonna do with gold? Like, I'm not a jeweler or anything, but the curds, you can buy stuff with that.
A wizard like myself doesn't tarnish my my wallet with something as simple as curds. We deal in gold.
No wonder there ain't many of you around if you can't even afford to get some curds. But okay, I'm willing to help a friend in need here, as it were.
Well, you would be surprised. There are quite a few wizards in Mechanical Corners, but they're very good at hiding.
Probably why I've never seen them.
Aha. The person that I believe has my collar is Alistair Fluffernox. He's a corgi, a magus, and the leader of a secret society of wizards.
Lester Cookie Nuts?
Fluffernox.
Fluffernox.
Okay.
He and his minions blackballed me from our social club, the Gilded Leash, after he stole the collar of 9 names from me, and I cannot get back in. But I believe that you 4 can.
This
Is there like
Fluffernuts
a
doesn't
back
deal
entrance?
with curses. Sorry, Peas. Go ahead.
No.
Okay. This Fluffernuts, he doesn't deal in curses, right? Right?
He deals in a great many things, unless we wizards keep things to ourselves, close to the chest, if you will. He has not cursed me, as far as I know.
Great. Okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Everything's fine. It's fine.
Are the other hiding wizards with us in this room, or where we are now? That's like, do you see any of them
through the fog? None that I know.
Are the scary wizards in here with us?
No, these...
Just making sure we don't need to help you to some kind of helpful living area. You sound like you're as old as me, is all.
Oh, I'm quite aged. Dog ears are not kind. The secret society is the Society of the 9 Wags. 9 wizards. Each want a piece of this collar for themselves. You can't trust any of them.
On a side note.
So there's 9 wizards without you?
Yes, these 9 wizards do not include myself. I am no longer allowed at the Gilded Leash.
Did they change their name before they kicked you out or after?
I was never a part of the Society of the 9 Wags, if that's your question.
I see. I misunderstood.
Side note, if Barkane hits a certain stretch goal, will this adventure be included?
Oh boy. I would love to. I would love to. It's a great idea. We'll talk about it. Do you 4 have any other questions for me?
So, this Alistair Fluffernuts, you say, has the collar.
Alistair Fluffernox.
Yeah, but you also said that each of the other 9 have a piece of the collar?
They want a piece of the collar.
I see. And you want all of the collar, not just a piece?
It is worth so much more than its pieces.
All right.
Are you trying to get him to divulge why he wants the whole thing instead of just a piece?
I'm not specifically.
Okay.
But that could trigger other people to wanting to ask.
That is a question that we can roll some dice for. Because we should roll some dice.
Because if somebody else wants to do it, I will certainly help. Because, I am helping.
Additionally, if you would like something other than a large sack of gold, that would be something to roll the dice for.
Ooh.
If Masks is fixated on not having all this useless gold around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it just, it's heavy, and it chaps my paws a little bit when you're holding on to it, and you can't carry a whole lot of it, and it's very shiny. Kind of hard to be sneaky if you're shiny. But curds, everybody loves curds.
If you would like to try to get him to go cash the gold for curds, I think that's going to be a challenging check with a difficulty of 4. So you're going to roll. You are going to choose the angle that you would like to use. Ask for help if you want it.
I would love help.
I would love to offer you my help, because I too wouldn't mind getting some curds out of the way.
Well, then, because here's the thing. I am thinking that my argument is a practical one. Because, again, what do you do with gold? It doesn't make sense to me.
And we're not
But
wizards.
Curds. Well, and that's true. I'm not wizards, and apparently I'm horrible at picking them out in a... Which
kind of dice
is
are we supposed to
probably, I
roll again?
shouldn't
Dice
probably
sixes,
say
right?
that too loudly, because, well, we're trying to get hired, but... and granted, my practical is not great, but at the same point, I feel like I've made a pretty practical argument, so I kind of hard to say it's not practical. But yes, I would love your assistance if you could, if you'd be willing to assist me.
It sounded like Pease was also offering assistance.
Pease is always happy to help.
How does your assistance differ from Highball's? What would you do to assist?
What would I do to assist? Well, Pease is currently holding the gold. And so he would make a show to emphasize each of the points that Masks is making. It's
too
heavy,
shiny, too heavy.
It's loud, it's too shiny. Yeah.
Now,
Just
Masks gets to choose whose help that he wants, or none. You can say none.
Well, no, I want to take help because but I feel like out of Highball's crew. Well, actually, I don't know Nick's either, so I only really know Highball. So I guess I do have to. You have been teaching me how to be a bit more sociable in my endeavors, hence the suit. So I feel like I should at least try reaching out to your other, because you're kind of our head honcho. You're our C's 11 or something. So I feel like I need to get in a better friendship with your associates here. So
you're giving it to Pease?
I'm gonna give it to Pease.
All right. So Masks is going to assemble a dice pool equal to the number of the angle that you're using, which you said was practical.
Practical, which is 2 dice.
Okay, and you're going to add 1 for Pease help.
1 for Pease help.
Unless Pease is using one of his quirks.
Oh yeah, the helpful.
But it's once per scene, right?
Mm-hmm. Once per scene.
All right.
When assisting, it's 2d6 instead of 1.
All right.
Oh,
so you get
hey,
2
not
dice.
bad.
And Pease gets a card. And as a reminder, the person who has the highest value of a single color, so if you have red cards equaling 12 at the end of the game and nobody else can beat that, you get to narrate the end game, which has you getting away with the treasure or sharing it, whatever, but you get to narrate
When
how
has
it goes.
Pease ever shared the treasure?
All right, and so you need a 4 or higher.
4 or higher. Here we go. I got 2 4s.
2 4s. That is what we call a success. The old wizard, Silas Mumblepot, says, "Oh, I suppose I can take them back." He takes the gold from Pease. "I will find somebody to exchange this. I don't know why you couldn't do that yourself, but I will do that for you. And when you find the collar, I will give you curds." instead of gold.
I appreciate that.
Now, is there
Besides,
anything else? Yes.
Who'd buy gold from us? You're like the hoity-toity, you know.
I assumed that you had fences and corrupt jewelers and people who would be willing to take this gold off your hands, or that you could use it for your own nefarious purposes. He winks.
Always happy to help.
Yeah.
Now, before you go on your way, are there any other questions, concerns, or anything else at all?
What do we do to counteract any of the magics that you've been talking about that we might encounter?
Oh, counteract magics, you say? Well, I'm sure there are people around town who may be willing to sell you particular items that could counteract magic. Not that I know any people like that or can recommend anybody.
I might know somebody.
And there we go. Now, whatever you do, do not put the collar of 9 names on.
Well, you shouldn't have said that around these ones.
Not only will I know that you have put it on, I will pay you significantly less.
But you would still pay us.
Significantly less.
What
Not
happens
putting it on is part of the job.
Not putting it on is part of the job.
A question, a query, if you will. I just want to double check. When you say put it on, you mean like on your neck, like a normal collar? Or do you mean like even if you kind of temporarily put it on, say like your arm, like a big bracelet where it's loosey goosey, but it's still like technically on you? Is that different?
It is. Its effect will only happen if you place it around your neck.
What's the effect?
That's a roll.
Okay.
He is afraid that if he tells you, you will be tempted to put it on.
Can I help?
I would also be happy to help but you know, at the same point,
What sort of
our
help?
lovely bat person might have some unique insights.
What sort of help can you offer?
Yes.
Well, I mean, I know some stuff about supernatural things, so maybe I've heard some rumor about this and I could just offer some information.
And masks?
Well, I feel like maybe I've been looking at some weird law books from time to time, which is why I'm lawyering so hard as far as the descriptions of how to wear and not wear this collar. And granted, I haven't figured out all the words to it, but arguments is spoken a lot of, but they're always very calm, these barristers, with their like they don't get too in your face. So I'm trying to learn to be better, a better at the conflicting the disentanglements, you know.
Who are we going with?
I think we're gonna follow the suit of the new person and give Nix the card.
All right.
And get the help.
All right. Highball gets the extra die. Nix gets the card. Our difficulty is a 5.
Ugh.
Yeah. What are you rolling?
I'm only rolling my careful because I figured this is careful. I couldn't really say it was clever or practical or sturdy or swift. Careful. I mean, maybe it could have been practical, but it's very much like, or else what? No. I got a 4 and 3 2s.
A 4 and 3 twos. That is what we like to call a failure. You fail and you must pay the price. As you press Silas for information on what happens if you put it on, he quickly, more quickly than he should for a hound of his age, gets up in Highball's glass and says, "Do not put it on. Bad things will happen if you put it on. Bad things will happen if Alistair Flufferknox or any of the other Society of the Nine Wags dogs put it on.
So keep them from putting it on too.
Get the collar before they have the chance to put it on."
I look at the others. You heard the man.
The most likely time...
You heard the dog.
The most likely time when they will attempt this will be tomorrow night at moonrise.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Are we understood?
Yep.
I believe
absolutely.
I believe so.
And he sort of shrinks back on himself and says, "Well, I'll be off to cash this gold into curds, and I will meet you here, let's say, tomorrow evening, the witching hour."
Sounds like a plan, provided we don't all die before then.
Wait, who said anything about dying? We're just rehabitualizing the collar, rehabitating it. That's what I meant to say, not rehabitualizing. That sounds different. Words.
Silas
can be confusing. There's a lot of big words in them books, I'm telling you.
Silas begins to plod off into the muck of Soggy Bottom Canal, the pouch of gold jingling in his hand.
You were right, Masks. We can hear him a long ways off.
I know, right? Like maybe that's a wizard thing. Like you're so powerful in your magical doohickeys things that you don't have to be sneaky.
Maybe.
It's probably fake gold anyway. I hear wizards can do that.
What's next for the gang? You have an item, you got a person, you got a location. Is there any more information you need to learn? Any other people you need to seek out for help? Anything like that?
Well, we should find out how to protect ourselves against this there magic.
That's a good
And we need to do it quickly. We don't want to be screwing the pooch.
Oh no. Yep.
And we want to make sure we're not barking up the wrong tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How long were you holding on to those?
Nix knows somebody?
Honestly, I was just going off of the fact that she has magic stuff. I was just going to say, yeah, she totally knows somebody who might know something about magic things. Or maybe she knows somebody at the Gilded Leash.
She knows a dog wizard.
Yeah.
What kind of
be friends.
What kind of magic does Nix do? Is it like
Is it real magic or are you just batty?
Right.
I mean, she's definitely batty. It's supernatural stuff. So...
But is it like, what level of professional from Mom's Basement to people are coming to Nix for help is she?
Like one step outside of Mom's Basement. We're new to
your own basement.
Right. Yeah, we're new to it, so people aren't coming to us yet. But I'll get there. I'll get there.
All right, so maybe you are familiar with another young magician of some sort, somebody who is not like a major player in the Mechanical Corners wizarding society, um, but who knows their way around a spell.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you give me a roll to see what sort of contact this person can be? Whether they're somebody that you can really rely on uh, or not.
This be a clever or a practical?
I could see it being either. How do you think you went about meeting them? And maybe that would play into that role. Like, what sort of friend are they to you?
That's a good point.
Like, clever might be friend, practical might be useful person, you know.
Right. I'm gonna say clever.
Okay.
Like maybe met at a library or something.
All right.
Searching for answers on mystic stuff.
Cool. Let's get a roll for 4. And
Was there
was anybody
assistance? Peas wants to help.
How?
Question.
Peas is always helping people.
I don't think that's a good enough answer right now.
It's fair.
I'd like to help.
How?
I've met Ophelia, the psychic. She might have ties. We also have met a merchant a few times. They might be able to give some pointers or point us in the right direction as well. That might be tied in or might be give memory to our friend Nix. A network of people might bring us around.
Okay.
It's a way better answer, but I was thinking like helped move into a unique basement and cleaned.
There you go.
I don't think I'm gonna take help on this yet.
Ooh, I like that.
Oh.
I got 2 5s.
2 5s. All right. So, how do we feel about reusing Ophelia? Okay. So you probably met this person at Highballs. Because
Thursday
they
nights.
do. Yeah, Thursday nights are psychic nights at Highballs.
Perfect.
And yeah, so Ophelia Lycoy, the 4 of you head down into the underground. That was the psychic, right? Ophelia Lycoy?
Yeah.
The cat? Yeah.
I had her name down. I didn't have who she was down next to it, so now I've made that connection. I have a lot of notes scribbled all over my character sheet.
Right.
Just people's names.
See, I remembered her name and everything about where she is, but not the name of the place of where she is, which is the place that you all head down to.
Okay.
It is underground. It is cramped and loud, just like every other time we've been down here. There's at all hours of the day and night, there are market stalls that just change out every like 12 hours, and new people set up selling this and that. Place is filled with minions and animals. Doorways on the left and right lead to shops and clubs and secret places where people hang out. And as you duck below smoke tarnished wood beams that feel like they're a little bit old and a little bit small to be holding up the entirety of Mechanical Corners above your head, you duck into a purple tent that is the psychic space of Ophelia. And she is sitting behind her her table with its purple and gold tablecloth, another little cloth covered in arcane symbols sitting about on top of that with a crystal ball and some cards and other instruments for reading fortunes and telling the future scattered about the place. There's a little shelf that has a mouse skull on it. There's some jars and all sorts of strange odds and ends scattered about the place. And as you walk in, the person who is sitting across from her, a rabbit, stands up and drops some curds on the table, which quickly disappear in Ophelia's paw. And she looks past the rabbit at the four of you and says, "Ah, Highball, welcome back.
Hello, darling.
I know what you're here for, but I don't know your friends."
Well, of course you know masks.
I know masks.
This is my old friend, Mr. Pease. He and I have done some work together in the past, helping out some minions with a revolution some time ago.
And is that
But
Nix
I bet
back
you
there?
knew that, didn't you?
Gross!
Spooky.
Thank you, Toasty Toesies, for the jump scare. Welcome on in.
Nix, you're...
Does that happen normally in this shop?
Oh, it's just one of the ghosts.
Oh.
Don't worry about it. Nix, I'm surprised you're running with a crew again.
Well, gotta make money somehow, right?
But after the last time...
I know. Well, yeah, but what else am I gonna do? I'm not good enough to do anything else yet, so I'm just gonna be more careful this time. Right? Yes.
All right. Well, welcome in. The four of you are welcome. Are you here for a fortune? Are you here for something else?
Well, we might be doing some work and might need your help dealing with some magic types.
Real magic or stage magicians?
Unclear, but I think leaning more towards the former than the latter.
All right. And what exactly do you need?
We're not quite sure how to protect ourselves. As he glances and is like trying to like put two and two together about Nix. It's like, how does she know? How do they know each other? He doesn't say anything. But that look is looking back and forth.
Well, I'm sure Nix knows some protective spells. Why don't you ask her for some help?
Oh, I didn't know you were one of them kind of bats.
Sometimes. I try.
And you can easily get the read off of Mask that Mask has no idea what one of them kind of bats means. Just assumes that's a...
That's absolutely why Nix just went, yeah, sure.
Now, I do have some items here. I have some amulets. I have some charms, but they are costly.
What are we talking about for cost?
Well, out of the game, we're talking about a maze card or a card. These are what are they called? They're the fancy items that I'm blanking on right now.
Yes.
That let you take a good success for free. Yeah, she has a number of curious consumables in this space. She walks you over walks you over. It's like a foot because this place is cramped. But there's a shelf that has a necklace that is it looks like a very, very, very old coin, probably from back in the Bark Ages. Very corroded with a symbol
I
etched.
see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Yeah. Just wait. Just wait.
Beautiful.
That was just for us, right?
That's actually in the book.
Just for us.
For us, yeah.
Just for us.
Yeah. So there's this very old charm that is said to offer protection. I'm not sure what sort of protection, but it is said to offer protection. And then there is this, of course. It's a very large and ornate looking ring. The stone set in it is pure white, sort of like almost pearly. And around it are all sorts of swirling patterns that trace all around the band of the ring and sort of meet at the stone in the top. I can offer you these. And in return, I will need a favor to be determined at a later date.
Oh, well.
Easy. I'm happy to help.
Are you happy to cash in your maze card to get one of these, though?
No.
Because that's what you have to do.
What if we don't have these boons of fate? Is there something we could negotiate, or perhaps or perhaps something of a maybe a slightly lower caliber?
I can always read your fortune.
Sure.
Or you could have your friend Nix put something together.
How about a counter offer?
I'm listening.
I pull out a pack of gum. I go, this is very special gum. I will hand it to you, and I'm sure as soon as you touch it, you will know that it is special. I'd be willing to trade.
Remind me,
it is a pack
where you
of
got this gum.
Spirit gum.
Right. This is a curious consumable from our previous adventure.
Correct.
Right?
Correct. Yeah. But I can't chew gum, so I don't have a mouth. I thought about that like today. I was like, I can't really use this.
She takes the gum from you and holds it in her paws and closes her eyes and says, "Ah, yes. They are speaking to me. This is powerful gum. Here." She takes the gum and hands you the ring. Anybody else have a better offer?
Will you read my fortune?
Absolutely. Please sit.
Should we back away while you do this, or is this something that it's okay if we listen, or how do you do that?
No, you can sit as well.
Mr. Pease, is it okay? I'm kind of curious how this whole thing works.
Yeah. If it would be helpful, come on.
Great, I'm excited.
All right. She shuffles her deck and puts out a spread of cards in front of you. Peas, choose one. There are 6 set out in front of you. Which one do you choose?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
from the right 3, P's right. He picks the middle one. So
Okay.
card number 2 from her left.
Yeah. And she flips it over. The King of Blades, reversed. You see an image of a sausage sitting on a throne, holding a butcher's knife. And there are birds soaring up above his crown and cogs laying below his feet. This is a portent of upheaval, of change. Normally, if this was right side up, this would be oppression. As you can see the gears below his feet, but as it is reversed, it may be revolution.
I get that.
I see a great revolt within you, Peas.
God, that was a long time ago.
In my future?
In your past, in your future. It's all connected.
Okay. I like that.
She takes the card back and shuffles it back into the deck. You only get one freebie. The next one will cost. Is there anything else I can do for you for?
I mean, I'd like one of those items. I'll trade my card for that.
Okay. You take the Bark Ages coin medallion.
What does the ring and medallion do again?
They are protection. At least that's what I was told.
Excellent. Sounds good to me.
Nyx will put it on just immediately.
Yeah.
Same.
It's a little bit heavy, but feels pretty good there.
I put on my ring of protection.
Mm-hmm. And unless there's anything else, the four of you head back out into Briner's Row.
I'll be the very last one to go out, and I'll just leave like a handful of cards on the counter and be like, and then I head out.
And you head back through the throngs of minions and animals back out through Briner's Row. Where to next, now that you've got some protection?
I think it'd be really good to find and case the gilded leash. At least know where it is.
All right, cool.
Yeah, I mean, if we can find this Alistair Fuffernox, Foofernoodle, anyway, if we can find that too. If we can find that out and then like find them, maybe we can figure out whether or not they even have it.
And how it's protected and how we're going to get out of there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just so you know, I have silly names for all 9 of these dogs.
Amazing.
Love it.
Are we going to find all 9 of the names?
I don't know.
Do we get bonus points
but they're ready.
Bonus points if we unlock all the names.
The 4 of you head up to the surface and towards Royal Way, where the fancier part of town is. You pass you pass Baconham Palace and the museum and head a little bit further, passing St. Samphire's Sepulchre and beyond. And just past the Historical Society, you spot the Gilded Leash. It is a large, fairly new built building surrounded by a black iron fence. There's a gateway with the words "The Gilded Leash" in an arch above it. The fence to Nyx looks like it might have some special stuff wrought into the iron. maybe some sigils and whatnot for some various reasons that I don't know if Nyx knows, being just moved into her own basement.
Yeah, I don't know if she knows either. I could try to roll for it. I don't know what it would be.
I think if you wanted to roll, we could do that, and it would be a. What do you think Nyx uses for her magic?
I think in spite of the fact that she's really nervous, I think with her magic, she gets really like bold and just takes a lot of chances with it. Because how are you going to learn if you don't just experiment, right?
Yeah, it's great. Bold works.
Cool.
And I think this stuff is not the most advanced, but it's not the most basic. So we'll do right in the middle. Need a 4 to succeed.
Okay.
Can anybody help with a magic check?
I'm happy to clean the fence. Make things a little easier to read and discern.
Do a little gardening.
Yep.
I've got quick hands. That's about all I got. So I can like help with the gestures, or I've got kind of the almost opposable thumb, so that kind of helps a little bit with the holding on to stuff too. Like I don't know if you need like I don't know.
Is Nyx going to use her book to give an extra 2 dice?
Not on this.
Okay.
But she will take Pease's help.
Yes. Just doing a little night gardening.
Yeah.
Nothing weird.
It's fine. So I get 1 more d6 on that?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a 6, 2 2s, and 2 1s. I don't know if that makes it worse.
Okay. No, that is a success. It's costly success. So you are scanning the ironwork, and you see icons and laid out for protection and warding against evil and warding against solicitors. And I think as you figure them out, somebody comes from outside or from inside. You see the door open, the light pours out onto the brick walkway between that door and this gate, and a very, very large dog, a mastiff, wearing like a tweed suit that is just a little bit too tight, comes walking quickly, stomping out, and says, "Hey, what are you four doing?" There's no loitering here.
Dirty.
Well, you've got some interesting words here, so I wanted to learn about them because I'm kind of new to this stuff, so I was just looking at them because they're pretty, but also interesting.
If you're not a member of the Gilded Leash, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
How do I become a member?
You need to be sponsored by another member.
How do I meet another member?
Yeah.
Meet them around town at, I don't know, gatherings.
You're a member, right?
I work here. My job is to get rid of people who are loitering.
So you don't have to be a member to go inside.
You have to be a member or you have to work for them.
One or the other. Now, if you don't mind.
No, we don't mind.
Gestures for y'all to skedaddle.
And I apologize, as the descriptor of this person, is this person a minion or an animal or a...
They're an animal. They're a mastiff, a very, very large, beefy dog.
So as we're talking, all of a sudden I want to just kind of make a throw like I threw something.
All right, you're doing some sort of deception sleight of hand.
I would like to maybe do a swift if I can, because the idea is to do it so fast that they.
All right. So this particular guard increases the difficulty of swift checks. So you're going to need a, let's go with a 5.
Okay.
Can I aid?
Would anyone?
Can I aid?
Would anyone like to aid me?
In what way?
What was that? What was that? What was that?
I would.
Anybody else?
I got anyone. Yeah, I gotta open it up to the court here because I
It's
saw
taboo
peas
for
roll the
peas,
grace.
but he'd be willing to lend you one of the peas to actually throw something.
Oh my goodness. I think that's going to beat mine because I was just going to say bat ears, really big. They just go towards the direction that you threw to be like, wait, I heard it.
I love all of those. Now I have a tough roll. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go. I rolled a 6, so I go with Nyx's ears direction. Nick for the aid.
All right.
Thank you, Toasty, for the scary knock.
And what do I need to get?
You need to get a 5 or higher.
I got a single 6, and everything's a lot lower.
Okay. You pretend to throw something, and his eyes dart. He follows in the direction that you throw, and you can tell that he's looking to see what it is. His tail starts wagging, but he doesn't go after it. He is distracted, but he's not going to leave. What was that? What'd you throw? What was that?
That, my friend, was a test. And you passed. I'm going to go tell the boss that you're doing a great job. Give me just a moment. And I start walking up towards the stairs to go through the door to tell the boss.
There's a gate that he is behind.
Yeah. So open it up so I can go tell the boss. Come on.
No. You got to tell me what you threw. I need to know. I need to know what you threw.
Well, then you got to go look for it. It went over there.
It was
That's how it works.
I mean, yeah. I guess that works too. I mean, it's really cool.
Just don't go anywhere.
I promise you, I will.
No.
Why?
No, he's sleeping.
Oh my god.
Thank you to whoever redeemed that one.
That was
Perfect.
effing wonderful. Thank you.
He holds up one pad. Says, "Don't go anywhere. I gotta find it."
We'll stay right
leaps
here.
off.
Absolutely.
And then I look over at Nyx and be like, "Let's hurry this up."
So yeah, he is rustling through a bush.
I go to the
and you all
Can
very
I
quickly.
join him at the bush?
Sure.
I join him at the bush. I'm like, where is it? Where is it? Is it in there? Is it in there?
All right.
You're doing such a good job. I'm sure you can find it. You got this. You got this.
Our Peas and Highball are staying out, encouraging him to look, and Nyx and Mask go in. Is that what's going on?
Yeah,
that's great.
Absolutely.
All right.
Can we come
So
on and have a
the-
look? Jesus Christ!
It's like takes up the whole screen.
Oh, perfect. That's
Thank you, Toasty.
chef's kiss.
Mm-hmm.
Well done, Toasty.
Masks and Nyx enter the Gilded Leash The interior is large and open. There's a big fireplace with fire going on one wall. Lots of wood paneling and heavy furniture, velvet couches and cushions. There's a big chandelier in the center of the space. A few dogs here and there having conversations quietly with each other. One of them sort of leaning over a doggy dish filled with water that is sort of glittering. They're looking at it as they talk to the person across from them. The wallpaper here looks like it is also inscribed with various sigils and things like that, and even the carpet below your feet has magical icons and circles and things.
I head over to the dog dish, lightly dap my paws in, and kind of wash them up.
The person who was scrying in the dish turns and looks up at you. Why did you do that? My vision.
Masks, that was kind of rude.
What are you talking about? That's there for your cleaning of the hands and stuff, isn't it?
No. That's for scrying.
Scrying.
We'd have to
Is
start
that
all
like
over.
It's like seeing something from a distance.
But
And
it's right
sometimes-
there.
But sometimes
Oh.
the distance is time and not always location. Right? Did I get that right? She looks like so excited at the dog.
That is correct.
Okay, cool.
Are you two members here?
You know,
Prospective members.
yeah.
And who's your sponsor?
Well, you could be.
You're telling me you don't have a sponsor yet?
Well, like I said, prospective members.
This person is a Frenchie. And across from her, a tallish poodle with a very ornate hairdo. And the poodle says, well, if the two of you aren't members yet, and you don't have you don't have a sponsor, how did you get in?
Well, that's a secret. isn't it?
And I look over at Nyx and I look at them and go, magic.
It's a secret. That's how you get into the secret places. Secretly. I promise it's normal.
Now, if the two of you are looking for sponsors, we might be able to help you out. But you'll have to show us what you can do first.
Okay. What sort of demonstration do you want?
Well, Bertram, and she gestures towards the poodle, why don't you take this fellow, and I will see what the bat has to offer.
My name is Nyx.
Nyx. And your name?
My name is Masks.
Masks? Follow me. The poodle stands up and starts walking to an adjacent room. And the Frenchie gestures for Nyx to sit across from her.
I do.
And she pushes the doggy bowl.
Oh. Okay. You want me to scry?
Tell me what you see. Tomorrow night. Early evening.
Okay.
Would you like to roll to scry or roll to lie?
I think I want to roll to scry, but I've
Okay.
used my bold, so I think she's gonna try to do this swiftly because she's nervous, so she's just like fumbling through it and trying to do it as quickly as she can.
Okay.
Does that work?
That works for me.
Great.
The Frenchie introduces herself as well. My name is Alexa. Electra, sorry. My name is Electra.
Is that the one I'm talking to?
Yes.
Electra. Nice to meet you.
And
McChanicle.
to scry, let's go with a 4.
Okay, well, I rolled a 4, 5, and a 6.
That's great.
So I think
Would
it
you like
works.
to? Yeah, that is what we call a good success. So you succeed. You see tomorrow night, just after sundown, and you get a bonus of your own choosing. So the water in this crystal doggy bowl shimmers in front of you, and it's like you step into a different time and place, and you are in a forest. You can see above and behind you one of Wellington's Zeppelins hanging in the air, and the path that leads through the forest east to west, at the end of it, the full moon. And somewhere close by, you hear the sound of a bunch of dogs howling at the moon. You can tell that the howl is excited, that there's a feeling of camaraderie and accomplishment altogether.
Okay.
And then you come back out of it into the main room of the Gilded Leash. How much of that do you reiterate to Electra?
I see no reason to withhold any of it. So I tell her exactly what I saw.
Very good. You have some talent then.
I would like to think so, yeah.
I will consider sponsoring you.
Okay.
Where can I reach you?
I give the name of Highball's Bar because, like, I don't want to give her my address.
Yeah.
She
Use
doesn't
real
even know where
magic,
I
she
live.
would know.
Yeah, well,
She might scry it out of you later.
yeah, she might. That's fine. But for now, it's like, well, I hang out there pretty regularly, so if I'm not there, you could at least leave me a message there.
Oh, that's where the cat likes to hang out on Thursdays, isn't it?
Don't come on Thursday. It'll be fine.
I would not set foot in there on a Thursday.
Okay.
Meanwhile, one room away. Actually, meanwhile, outside. How much luck are Peas and Highball having with helping Brick, who has now introduced himself, find the thing that was thrown? It's got to be around here somewhere.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I
think
so.
you're right.
Are we sure it's in this bush? Are we sure it's in this bush?
At this point, he started panting.
Are we sure it's in this bush? It could be in one of the other bushes, too.
Well, I guess we're going to have to check them all.
We'll have to check them all.
That makes sense.
Which one do you think should be next?
I like the looks of this one. Smells good.
Oh,
good choice.
You sure that's
I
not
feel
just
good
me?
about this.
I'm positive that's not you.
Okay. Well, let's get it. Let's go get it. Let's go get it.
Let's go get it.
Let's go get it.
Let's go get it.
Let's go
get it.
Here we go. He leaps into the bush.
I look at Peas. Well, at least we're not. And I whisper. I start to whisper. Well, at least he's got some really good ears, I bet.
Yeah. He turns.
Some really
tilts his
good
head.
ears. They look great on him.
You're right. They're so helpful too.
Yeah.
Oh,
very helpful. He's
thank you.
He's a very good boy. Oh, I didn't know you could hear us. I'm sorry.
I think we made a new best friend.
The bestest of friends.
I don't think we're there yet.
Oh, check over here.
Oh, okay.
I see it. I think I see it.
Oh, really? I'll check. Meanwhile, inside, Masks has been led to a
This
small
is like the perfect role for the two
room.
of us, really.
Masks has been led to a small room with inlaid wood floor, and inlaid in the floor is a circle with symbols all around it. And the poodle stands back and says that you should step in the smaller circle, and says, "Well, show me what you can do."
Okay, what would you like me to do?
Well, we're here. What do you think you should do?
Well, I could do as Mass scrambles to think of everything magical that they've gone through in the past couple of hours, goes, I can read a fortune, or at least close to a fortune. Like I can read
I'm trying to mentally send you information without
possible
I'm
futures.
trying to help you. I have a really good idea for you.
Well, I don't think that's quite appropriate for the particular room that we're in, but that's all you can do. And I suppose it'll be fine.
Well, admittedly, my abilities are more about being unseen than seen, but at least that's if you're used to kind of the mystic descriptors, I think. But yeah, no, let me try this. Let me try this. And he licks his paws, puts them up to his temples. Okay. So, Master Bertram.
Bertram. Yes, but Bertram.
I'm sensing well, actually, it's not really that big of a surprise with the big moon coming up tomorrow that there's something big happening, right? Like, so I'm sensing it is kind of surrounding that a bit. I'm sensing I see a circle with some shiny, like it kind of looks like some gemstones. It doesn't necessarily mean it's gemstones, but something important, something of uh, esteem or power, something like that. Anyway, circle, gems, you get the idea. I'm sensing there's like 9 silhouettes. They look kind of doggish. Or well, maybe that one's a little foxy. I don't know. They kind of look, with the schnoz and the fangs and you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, oh, this is very bad. Well, I see one of two things happening. It really is what it kind of boils down to. There's one where you're all happy, or at least you're all seem to be howling in delight, is kind of where I would put it at. But the circle is gone. And there's another one where the circle is there, and you're all like splitting up, like the pack is broken, or the pact. I'm admittedly see. Here's why I need some training from somebody with a little more chutzpahs, as it were, because admittedly my abilities are still very much in the apprentice-like stages, if you get my meaning. That's part of the reason why we kind of came here.
You could tell that throughout the whole thing that you predicted, Bertram is trying hard to remain stony faced without giving anything away.
If I can I make a clever? Because I was pulling all of that out of my ass just based off everything that we've.
Yes, you can.
Because Mask is totally bluffing this. Okay.
I mean, you know stuff. You're intuitive guessing.
Right. Yeah, that's true. And I got so I have a clever of 4 dice. I got a 6, a 5, a 4, and a 3. So I've got a flush.
You got 3 successes in there because I wanted the difficulty to be 4. So 3 successes means he's absolutely going to believe everything that you just did is true psychic and or magical ability, and you get something else good. And so does Nyx. We didn't actually cover that. Both of you get something extra and good out of these interactions. Any ideas? We can open up to the floor if you don't have any.
So mine's going to be a little weird in that I want to just, with my descriptor, use it as planting a slight seed of doubt that maybe the circular object, which I don't know about, might do more harm to their society than good if they try to hold on to it. That it's better if they're better as a pack without it than with it.
How about the seed of doubt that they kicked Silas Mumblepot out? What's stopping Alistair Fluffernox from just putting the collar on and not letting anybody else? 1 whole collar instead of 9
Well, and
pieces.
I guess it did, and I would say maybe as a parting thing, something about maybe a smaller so I'm getting this image, and granted it's a little bit of a silhouette, but kind of a squatter, not so much of a fluffy tail, but a really wiggly butt, maybe a little nervous. I'm not 100% sure. But they're all running. That one is kind of sitting in the circle, and the rest are like running away. So for whatever that's worth.
That is a very interesting vision reading. What exactly is it that you were doing?
What am I doing in this?
No. How did you come about this vision?
Oh, well, so here's the thing. There are times where it's like when I'm dreaming, but I'm like awake, but I'm dreaming, like kind of like
Prophecy.
daydreaming. Yeah, I don't think it's, but I don't get much money from it, so it's not really prophetizing, but but like every once in a while I'll see things and then they kind of seem to happen. And usually not right away, but like usually pretty soon from when I have the vision. Like it doesn't, like I don't see things super far out, but that's why I was hoping maybe you guys could help me kind of like,
Yes.
get further out with the seeing of the things. Like,
Yes. I understand.
Yeah.
I will consider sponsoring you. Let's head back out and see what Electra came up with your friend.
Sounds great. I'm excited. So do you have a title? Is it like
simply wizard?
A wizard. All right.
Not the grand wizard, but there can only be one.
Here we are.
So it's kind of like a Highlander sort of thing.
No, we don't have any Scottish Terriers in the society at the moment.
Oh, that's probably safer for everyone then.
And he leads you back out into the large room where Nyx is finishing up with Electra. And you have a good thing. What would you like your good thing to be?
I would love if my good thing was just that Electra like pauses, thinks about it, and says, "No, actually, I will sponsor you."
It is unusual for a non-canine to join the Gilded Leash, but I think yes, I can sponsor you.
I mean, I'm just, a fluffy sky puppy, so
Yes, that's how we'll
Obviously.
sell it to Alistair.
thank you. It's a sky puppy, come on. Still a dog, kind of.
Well, you're not official yet. We'll still have to go through the proper channels, but I think you would be a good fit here.
Excellent.
Let's see how your friend did.
Yeah, I'm curious about that too.
Mr. Masks seems to be a genuine prophet, though he doesn't believe it himself. He came up with some things that not just anybody could know about us. Oh, yes. Our friend Nyx here is, I will be sponsoring her, and she came up with a very similar reading when scrying. Well, you two, Masks, I will be in contact. Where can I find you?
Oh, well, I do have an apartment that is actually above a nice little a bar restaurant combo. Well, it's more bar than restaurant, but it's a nice establishment where people from all walks of society can get together and commiserate in the wonderfulness that is Mechanical Corners.
Well, we do enjoy all walks, don't we, Electra?
I mean, walks are a great thing. So yeah, so do you know where Highball's place is?
Over in the Bridge District, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yes, where the cat performs whatever it is she does on Thursdays. We'll be in contact.
I'll be honest with you. Sometimes, like, sometimes the cat just like claws on a chalkboard. I'm just saying. Sometimes it's a struggle for me sometimes, but then I go to the apartment, get away from it all. It's all good.
And Highball doesn't even know there's an apartment up there.
I mean, to be fair, Mask only found out and moved in like last week, so it's still kind of new. It's
just found out.
He only found out and built it and hid it, and
yeah,
exactly.
Just crawled into the attic.
Pretty much. It's cozy, you get to.
Electra gives Nyx her card with a telegraph number and Electra Elven Grind. And they say that they will be in contact. And yeah, do you head out, or are you gonna try and do anything else here?
I'm gonna ask one question before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know Mr. Fluffer Knox? Or
Alistair.
sure. That's his name. Is his first name Alistair?
It is Alistair. He is the
Oh gosh.
the Grand Wizard here. He is in charge of the Gilded Leash at the moment.
Do you think we could meet him sometime? Is that normal, or is that something that
You will meet him eventually, says Electra.
Okay.
And Bertram says he's not here right now. He's preparing for something very important. In a few days, you may be able to meet him.
Okay. What's he preparing for?
Oh,
Sorry,
that
secrets. Yeah.
That is a secret, a wizard secret, meaning we cannot tell anybody but other wizards, and you are not yet part of the exclusive club.
But I am. Electra's sponsoring me.
That is true.
Masks, go outside. Go outside.
I did say that we still had to go through the proper channels. We have to. Yes?
Yeah, but I'm here.
No, you want me to step out for a second? I can step out. That's fine.
And then no
I'll do
secrets.
my duty for dog and country. I'm just saying,
And as Mask steps out, the two dogs kind of huddle with Nyx. Alistair is preparing a ritual. As you are not going to be a part of it, I cannot tell you where it is. But a particular item has come into our possession. And Electra says, the collar of the 9 names. Very exciting. They say, when you put it on, you learn one of your true names. And as you learn it, it opens you up to be a master of one of the 9 schools of magic.
Oh, that sounds really fancy.
It is.
Is it like a one-time use per person sort of thing? I don't know.
As it grants a name, that name is used. It is gone. It can only be used 9 times.
Ah. Okay. And there's a ritual for it, huh?
There's always a ritual, dear.
Yeah, there's always a ritual, of course. And
Now, don't tell anybody.
Well, of course not. But you sure you can't tell me where it is happening? Because I could just observe.
No, you cannot. You've seen enough as it is.
Okay. If you say so. If
And
you
once-
change your mind, though, let me know.
Fair enough.
Okay. I'll stop bothering you now. Bye.
As Nyx walks away, she hears Bertram say to Electra, what are the chances that Alistair will use all 9 names?
Oh, he's definitely gonna do that. And then I continue walking out the door.
They both look surprised that you overheard them, and
I mean,
Sky puppy, big ears.
Yep. And as you head out, you see 3 people in a bush.
Can you get it? Can you get it? Can you reach it? Can you reach it?
I can't believe we haven't found it yet. What did
Wait,
you
it's
throw?
not
I
in
need
there?
to know.
Is this it?
Yeah, I'll start. Is this it? Grab a stick, grab a rock, grab a toy, grab a whatever. Is this it? Is this it?
Did you find it? Did you find it?
No, we
Oh.
didn't. I give up, you guys. This was fun, but there's got to be a reward at the end of things. There has to be a treat. Otherwise, what's the point of anything?
That makes sense. Are they paying you enough?
Oh, they're paying me plenty.
Oh, good.
There's an alchemist in there.
Ooh.
Oh.
What kind of alchemist?
You know, an alchemist.
Okay.
Lead to gold kind of
I totally
thing.
know what an alchemist is.
Uh-huh.
Do they actually turn lead to gold?
I say they do.
I mean, I don't understand.
They sure pay like they do.
I just had a conversation with someone about how useless gold really is. It's heavy, it's shiny, it's loud. And
All you got to do is take it to a jeweler, and they turn it into money.
Can't you just get money and not have to worry about going to a jeweler? How much time would you say?
Not how they pay here. Save about 15 minutes. It's fine.
Oh, you can get to a jeweler real fast then, apparently.
They probably have one right around the corner, right?
This is Royal Way.
Well, that's true.
Good point. Good point. I wanted to make sure that you were being taken care of. That's what's the important thing here.
I agree.
You know,
I get plenty of treats.
Plenty
We're
of treats
good here. Yep.
Okay.
Well, you did a very good job today.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I didn't. I didn't find it. Where is it? What did you throw?
You tried so hard. You tried so hard, and it's not your fault. It's not your fault. I don't blame you. You know, and I'm just sad that our help couldn't be helpful for you. And what you were saying really makes sense to me, that there should be a reward at the end. So is there I would like to bring you something. You know, when do you get off the next time? Like tomorrow. Like if I'm going to go get you something, and I'll bring it back for all the effort. Obviously we can't come in the front door, so if you've got like a security gate in the back or something like that,
Hey,
you
wait a
deserve.
second. You four were supposed to stay on the other side of the fence.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you needed help looking for things.
Where have you two been?
They stayed at the fence. I assume they
To
stayed
be
at the
fair,
fence.
you said to stay here, but did not specify the here. So I thought that meant on the grounds, which was also the building is part of the grounds. And I don't, I don't really know what else to tell you other than you need to be more specific.
I think it's about time for the four of you to leave.
Isn't that what you wanted to begin with?
That is exactly what I wanted to begin with, and
then why did you have
you,
a
you
stake?
threw something.
Then why did you have a stake?
You don't have to keep barking
All
orders
right.
at us, okay? I get it. We'll head out. Sorry
Yeah,
to have
clearly-
bothered you.
We're barking up the wrong tree, so we'll leave.
As you go, he tells Peas, I don't work tomorrow morning.
So I'll bring it by in the evening then, because you'll be here then.
I'll be here at 4.
Be here at 4. Okay, I'll be here when you're here.
And he turns and locks the gate behind him.
As he turns and we're on the other side, I go, I wonder if he did one of the that way, and then when you weren't looking that way, you should check the other side of the building. And I would give him a nod like I'm helping him out. And
He
walk
shakes
out.
his head, walks away, tail between his legs.
What? Now I feel like we should have got him a ball or something.
As
that's what we're working on now.
As the four of you leave the Gilded Leash, I'm excited to announce that we got to 100 backers, and our first stretch goal is unlocked.
Yes!
Yay!
That's great. So the Puppy Prince gets to
That's
go
awesome.
on his first adventure to try and defeat the ice giants.
Nice.
Woo!
Awesome.
That's great. What is next for the four of you?
Oh, my actual dog is calling. I shall be right back.
I think we should reconvene on information. What did you guys find out while you were inside?
Well, I am going to be part of the Gilded Leash members, which is exciting, but not actually relevant. Sorry. It's distracted squirrel, like that. Anyway, they found the collar of 9 names, and there's going to be a ritual tomorrow. I guess I didn't really get the exact day. Soon. There's going to be a ritual soon, and when you use the collar, you learn your true name, one of your true names, and then you become a master of a school of magic. So I kind of don't want to give it to anybody else.
I will say this much. Now that we're out of earshot, right?
Mm-hmm.
Couple blocks away.
And I look over at Brick as we're walking away, and I'm like, hey Brick, really quietly, just to see if he like I see his ears twitch or look at us. Hey, Brick. Okay, so he ain't listening. All right, so here's the thing. So I managed to talk to this Bertram guy who seemed actually kind of nice. But I told them, because I was thinking of Ophelia and how she can see things with her cards, and I was like, I'm gonna see things, and so I mentioned a vision involving something that's similarly described as the collar, and how a corgi was in it with the pack leaving, but if it was gone, then the pack was all together. The sow contention amongst the ranks, I think. Honestly, it was all I could think of at the time. I was kind of sweating. My paws were so like sweaty. It was bad, but I did good. I did good. At least I think I did good. I think I mean, he said he believed me, so that's good. So now if we need to, I just need to maybe get a couple of key training points from Ophelia, and then if we go back and they want me to do my prediction-y thing, actually I have no idea, but it is a way to maybe get my foot back through the door so that Brick doesn't kick us out again. Although, and actually, I pull out a little notepad and I write to myself, get some balls from the store. Okay, anyway. Well,
I
yeah.
also I did the scrying thing. I think maybe the ritual is going to happen, and she like describes the scene that she saw. Does
Yeah.
anybody recognize what that place might be?
So it was you saw a path that heads east to west. You saw the full moon at the end of the path. And above and behind you, you could see one of Wellington's Zeppelins hanging low in the air. The trees over the path sort of almost made arches where they touched in the middle. Let's
So
see.
somewhere fancy-ish.
Tell me about where Pease lives. We've heard about almost everybody else's apartments / basements.
I've never pictured where Pease lives before. I'm a little concerned that he doesn't live anywhere. He spends all his time being helpful.
Okay.
Being a leader, one of the leaders of the Minion Liberation Front, though, I think he does have to spend a significant amount of time in that in another underground catacomb that we've seen before.
Yeah.
Where the minions all hung out.
Yep. Where all
He's got
the steam and the gears and
yeah.
The big work area below the center of town.
I think he's got a little corner there that has a little desk and like a little filing cabinet and a little light and typewriter, and then just a cot. And it looks very much like a converted janitor's closet into an apartment.
Okay. So with Pease living underground, Nick's probably being in an okay part of town, but mostly spending time in the basement. Highball, where does Highball live?
Paul probably spends half of his time at High Spirits.
Yeah.
And the other half of his time hanging out with his
Artemisia.
With Artemisia in wherever she stays.
Okay. Yeah, so she's got an apartment on Bacon Street, and Highball has the actual apartment at High Spirits. That is not the one that is above High Spirits.
Yeah, I have
maybe?
the actual only living quarters that are there, as opposed
that he's aware
to,
of. Yeah.
as opposed to being a squatter.
Yep.
Unbeknownst to the
I
owner.
have the studio apartment, if you will. Thank you. It's an efficiency, but it suits my needs.
I was wondering why the water pressure to our kegs was down.
So, out of the four of you, I think that Masks actually has an idea of where this might be. From your view out the slatted window above High Spirits, there you can see Wellington Zeppelins, the big airfield where the Zeppelins are always hanging low in the sky, and between the Bridge District and Wellington Zeppelins, there's this the waterways run, and there is a very narrow strip of green called the Leafy Green Run. That is like it's a popular walking path. People exercise there, but people also steer clear at night. There are rumors of muggings and also cults.
Rumors of cults.
Yeah. It's Mechanical Corners.
Yes.
There are always rumors of cults.
I'm gonna when I see that up in my efficiency apartment, I'm gonna quickly run downstairs in the way that I do, probably from the outside of the building, and
Between the walls.
Yeah, probably between the walls of that building and the building adjacent to it. Yeah.
It's like little
and,
stairs the escape stairs up to the roof, and then goes over, and then through the roof hatch down and over.
No, he's a
I
raccoon.
mean, it's semantics, really.
He's a
but
raccoon, I
it's-
suppose. Just
Yeah, it's semantics, but you get the idea. Anyway, and then I'm gonna head down to the bar to see if I can find Nick's.
Yeah, I'm there.
Hey, can I borrow you for a second?
Sure.
I want you to take a look at something with me here and see if maybe this is kind of fitting with what you actually saw.
Okay.
this is like fast forwarded.
Yeah.
Later.
And so eventually I'll take them up the stairs, not all the way into the apartment, because I have to be a raccoon of mystery, as it were. But I'm like,
Nyx just flies up
Yeah.
instead of taking the stairs.
yeah, that works too. Anyway, I was thinking, you said something about, was it like you said some sort of east to westish?
Yeah. And seeing zeppelins and funky tree
So-
arches.
So you see that there's like that sort of like, I don't know, it's sort of that strip right there with the trees and the thing, and that like during the day it's okay, but at night no one goes there because there's like muggings and cultists.
Sure.
I don't know about you, but I think those wizardly types,
Are the cultists?
well, I don't know about that, but they definitely have a strange vibe to them. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, yeah, for sure.
and maybe is that a thing? It hit me as I was kind of looking out, washing my, it's a whole thing. Anyway, what do you think of that?
Sure. She looks at it and considers it. Is there enough seen from here that she could be like, yeah, that looks
Probably
enough.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that might be it. Hey, do we know when the full moon is?
I think didn't
Is it tomorrow?
Silas mention it was like tomorrow night?
Yep.
Great. So they're going to be doing the ritual down there tomorrow night, I think.
Yes,
Like,
that's
probably.
what Silas said too.
Yep. So the moon will rise when the sun sets. All right. The four of you settle into your respective places of living / continue to help people.
Yeah.
And wake up the next morning ready to go. What do you do for the day? How do you prepare for interrupting a magical ritual with a circle of powerful wizards?
I think the key here is figuring out where they're going to place it and setting up to have that be our swap.
So you want to scout.
So maybe scout it out, and if they have like a little pedestal, maybe like replace the pedestal or see if we can get a tunnel underneath where that pedestal is.
All right.
I have an idea as far as causing a distraction. But
say it on 3. It's fire, right?
Fire.
Oh, you weren't thinking fire. What was your idea? Sorry, Masks.
Well, my idea, and I might need a little bit help with some of you that are a little bit more on the mechanical side of Mechanical Corners here, to help me. It's going to require like a crank and a couple of pieces of tubing and a lot of tennis balls.
Oh.
But it,
So we need to fetch some tennis balls, yeah?
like a lot of them.
Yeah.
Like a tennis ball, automated tennis ball cannon that just keeps shooting them out.
Well, I don't know if it's automated. I'm assuming you need to do a crank.
A crank?
It's yeah. But if we wanted to distract them, that's the best option I can think of.
Pretty good.
I like it. Let's do it.
Who here has mechanical skills?
I think myself and.
I mean, I can be fairly
Mr.
clever.
Pease. I mean, we're minions. Don't all minions have a predation for mechanical?
Yeah.
It's part of who we are.
Right?
I figured you two would know more than we would.
Or we could split the party a different way than we did the last time.
Or we could.
But that's up to you.
See, now this image right here of Nyx hanging out with the fuzz, I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing here.
Don't worry about it.
That is not a bunny bobby. Close, but
I don't know. I get in trouble a lot. Let's just say
it's true. Okay,
I think I will try and set up the trap thing. Scout
the ball trap.
No.
Oh, scout. Okay,
scout the area. I'll let Mr. Pease do the assisting.
All right.
I would like to scout also.
So Nyx and Highball scouting, Pease and Masks working on this
distraction
ball shooter.
That's perfect because I owe Brick a present anyway.
There you go.
All right.
Maybe get some of those balls that hold treats inside of them, so you get the 2-for-1. If they're treat oriented and not ball oriented, you get 2-for-1, and then you put the treats inside the balls.
That's clever. I like that. Yeah, we can check that out.
All right. As the four of you finish coming up with your plan and head out from High Spirits, we haven't reset the scene ever tonight, so let's reset the scene. Everyone gets their angles back, and if you used your signature item, you can unmark that, and everybody can have a card for great roleplay.
Yay!
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good.
I don't know if I should.
That's a
it.
good hard card.
I don't know if mine is high or low.
Not looking until the end. Oh,
risk.
They're low.
Thanks for the clarification.
Do we have to decide that now, or can we just decide that later?
No, that's decided. They're low. I'm so sorry to both of you. All right. So, Nyx and Highball head to the Leafy Green Run. During the day, you spot people walking hand in hand. You see others sitting on park benches. You see a couple of pigeons sharing a baguette.
Sitting on a stool.
Yeah, a couple of stool pigeons.
Mm-hmm.
They the trees are low and intertwined. The off to the sides of the path, it is pretty tangled and close. There are gas lamps lining either edge of the dirt path, and some signs here or there that point in directions of the tracks and Bridge District, Bacon Street, that sort of stuff. How would you like to go about searching? What would you like to roll to find the perfect spot?
I would ask Nyx, where do you think the energies will align to have this thing sitting for a ritual? Because I doubt there's something obvious as like, here's a great big circle and a little thing in the center and all points, arrows.
Not on the path.
I mean, there might be a magical signature left behind if they've already started preparing it.
Where would the stars align, if you will?
I would like to roll clever to be observing my surroundings based on like my scry to
Okay.
see if I can figure out kind of where the general area, like a more localized general area was,
Mhm.
and then search kind of in that spot to be like, oh, this looks like, this tree stump looks like it would be perfect for
Yeah.
enact whatever. Yeah,
Okay. That works for me.
cool.
Is Highball helping? Can Highball help?
Yes.
Do you want Highball's help?
I will offer to help.
I'll take Highball's help.
How do you help?
I am helping by pointing out things that seem like they stand out and could be of usefulness that logically, like, well, here is this thing, and maybe that tree is some sort of special kind of tree, and I noticed these certain flowers are sitting here. They're blooming in this neck of the woods, but not in this neck of the woods.
All right.
Sort
Are
of
you using
like natural occurrence things that might be helpful in the knowledge of pointing out where a good place that they would probably want to put this.
All right. You want that help?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Is Highball using his quirk?
He is going to use his quirk
All
because
right.
he wants
so
to
you
know
get
for sure where this is so we can set this up properly.
2 dice.
Cool.
Highball gets a card. Let's get a
Not
4
helpful.
or higher.
I got 3 4s, a 5, and a 6.
That's great.
My dice love me.
You succeeded and something great happens. That great thing can be that you get a card, or it can be something great that you add. So, as you are walking the path, looking for that perfect spot, looking for any landmarks that you may have seen in the doggy dish last night, you spot something not necessarily familiar, but like something that's probably important. There's an part of the path where, thinking back to the vision you had, it was dark, and there's a portion of the path where the gas lamps have been very purposefully like wrecked, bent out of shape, like they're practically laying on the ground. This place would be particularly dark in the evening. And as you look over your shoulder, you see the Zeppelin in the pretty much correct spot.
Hey.
The howling was off the path, so it's going to be somewhere to the path left or right. What great thing would you like to add, or do you want a card?
Want to add a great thing. I'd like to crowdsource the great thing, but I want to add a great thing.
All right. Any ideas for a great thing in this scene?
Some sort of object or device that would help us down the road to grab the thing, swipe the thing, get the thing. Like if there's like a manhole cover or like there's like one of those construction cranes that just happen to be hanging over the, something like that. That's an idea I have. I don't know about the other two.
Yeah, like a perfect hiding spot.
Perfect hiding spot. What about Highball's quirk about escaping? Can you read that one for me?
Yes. Improve plumbing. Having worked your fair share of menial jobs, you know the ins and outs of mechanical corners' unsavory underbelly once per session.
Okay, so Highball has a once per session you free escape route basically.
Yeah. Continue.
We could do
a minion with an improved plumbing may remember convenient escape routes through sewers, back alleys, or maintenance vents.
But that could be what we get here, is that we get one of those convenient in and outs without burning Highball's quirk. Does that sound good to everybody? Does that sound good to Nyx?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I think since it's a great thing, it should be like right next to the area so that we can like grab the thing and quickly disappear.
Sure.
Or like immediately disappear.
What kind of way into the underground is it? And what section of the underground? Are you going to be going into nasty sewer pipes where the dog's sniffers will not be able to find you, or going into Minion Liberation Front controlled areas where you have potential backup? Any ideas?
Well, I think initially, since, we've got the gas lamps lighting the park, the initial part is in the gas maintenance, like the gas line maintenance tunnels.
Okay. The place where somebody has probably shut this gas off, probably. So
hopefully. And maybe we can just, turn it back on.
Afterwards, on our way out.
On our way out. On our way out.
Yeah, because the Highball and Mr. Peas I'm sure will love this plan.
Exactly.
As soon as I heard potential fire.
Even if we don't light it on fire, at least it masks our scent so that they can't follow us that way.
I like that you pretend that we're not going to light it on fire.
And by we mean Mr. Peas.
Yeah, specifically.
I know it's going on fire, but that's fine.
And for the record, when the fire happened earlier, I was just the one that started the combustibles. Mr. Peas was the one that actually started the fire.
I was trying to
revolution.
It was a revolution. That's right.
There was a revolt and a fire in the same session.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And we caused both of them.
Yes, you did. All right. So while Nyx and Highball are scouting this area out, Masks and Peas are going to get some gear. Where are you going to get the parts?
Yeah, it's a good point. So, Mr. Peas, you, since you are obviously more influential with the Minion Society, as it were, I mean, I'm assuming finding like the gears and stuff, that's going to be more apt for. So here's what I'm thinking: a small tube here with like a large tube. You put the balls in the large tube, and you feed it down, and then you crank the little thing, and it shoots them out of the small tube towards the ritual.
Yeah, that makes sense. But I mean, as long as we have a plan, we minions, we like to help, and so just so long as someone has the plan, then yeah, we can execute. I think I think I've got a few friends we can get on this, and we can kind of, because we've got to do it quickly. You can have it good, you can have it fast, you can have it cheap. Well, we're minions. We'll help. It's already going to be cheap. So we're going to work on the fast element, and if we're fast enough, maybe it will also be good.
That's fair. I realize now a plan. Well, we'll call the device as a plan A, but I have an idea to do a plan B.
More plans. I like that.
Yeah. Because I have some abilities that I can use from time to time that might help me. And if I squinch down just right, I could probably be mistaken as a corgi.
Okay, and so then we load you up into the crank.
No. The
No,
crank is
okay.
plan A for distraction, but like if there needs to be a plan B for more distraction,
Oh,
I could
sorry, that's a
try
common
to.
problem for us minions. And when there's more than one plan, they sometimes run together as like the same plan.
Well, that's the beauty of my plans.
Okay, yeah. I'm tracking. One thing that really helps us is if you could just do a long monologue of the entire reason for the plan. That like really helps us understand and get behind what we're trying to do.
Thank you for that redeem, by the way.
Are you?
Yeah, so
is
I can
Pease
do that.
asking Masks to do a villain monologue? Because many minions work for villains.
Yes. This is how we understand the projects that we're going to work on. But Pease is essentially going to task the Minion Liberation Front with procuring and constructing this device.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to roll as the leader of the Minion Liberation Front. A leader, not the leader. A leader.
A leader. Yes.
It's a council.
Of course.
It can't just be one leader.
No, if we had just one leader, then that wouldn't make you a minion anymore. You don't actually get to be a part of the group.
Yep.
May I aid our beloved Mr. Pease?
How do you help? Are you two are probably going underground to the minions?
Yeah.
So you go down there, and you see a variety of robot bodies being driven by foods and animals, and the one thing they all have in common is they have the little red beret with the gear on the front. And as Pease calls a few of them over, they gather round, and Pease tells them what they need to do. How is Masks gonna help?
Well, so I think Masks is kind of the grand schemer of the device as far as putting it together. So like an amateur architect of distraction, as it were. So I think using their help to, of course, make the cogs fit in the correct way, but otherwise kind of helping to sort of design this with them to make sure it's fitting.
All right. That sounds like help. Speed,
Yeah.
you want to take it?
Of course. We respond to strong leadership and monologues.
I only want a 3 for this.
All right. I think I'm going to go with Swift because the item is needed tonight. So we've got to work quickly. Six, 5, 2, 2. Oh wait, no, I didn't roll my extra dice because I got help.
One more.
It's a 1, so it didn't matter.
So you got 2. That is a
I've got 2.
success. They are going to do what you say, and they're going to do it quickly. The 5 minions that came up to you run off in different directions to go get bits and pieces so that they can build this thing. What was plan B?
So plan B is I'm thinking if worst case scenario, if the distraction doesn't work, I think I'm gonna try to swiftly switch in using my master of disguise to make myself look like Alistair, hopefully.
Okay.
As a corgi, and then try to pull a 3-card Monty with only 2 cards, with the cards being dog and a raccoon. But trying to confuse them as far as the argument of who's the real one and all that kind of stuff. And because if nothing else, that I hope that'll be confusing.
Okay. 2 Dog Monty. Great.
2 Dog Monty.
While the two of you are down underground getting this machine made and discussing plans, Nyx and Highball scout the areas around the path. I think as you look, you find evidence of unscrupulous activity happening. You find like broken switchblade. You find just, crime evidence. There's probably some police tape hanging from one of the trees. And looking deeper in the forest, you do come across a little open space. It is obscured from the path by some thorny bushes. But it looks like it is a place that would be big enough for 9 dogs to stand in a circle and do whatever they've got to do. As Nyx takes a closer look around, she spots some iconography painted on a few of the trees around. That this is definitely the sort of place you come to either do cult stuff or magic stuff.
Or both, in this case.
Or both.
Both.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I mean, they are following a singular person named Alistair, so it's that's called. That's called.
A magician, yes. Uh-huh. All right. Is there anything else that the two of you need to do here? We talked about 2 Dog Monty. I guess that plan is happening elsewhere, but were you thinking of doing a stand-in for the collar? Anything like that?
I was thinking if we could see where like the center of the circle would probably be, and see if we can set up like a way to like have it flop, switch the collar, like get a fake collar on the under pedestal, and then when they set it up and they're not looking, it will switch on them, and that way if something else happens, we can make sure to grab the right, we have the right one. It's underneath.
I think the direct center is an old stump, a tree stump.
Oh, perfect.
How do you want to go about making this the thing that you described?
Well, we could just cut out a hole and take the stump and put it on like a little swivel, and so it'll just switch on us because it's just wood, right? We got all day.
Got all day.
But when they put the thing down, don't you think it'll, like, they would notice, right?
Well, we'd have to put it on like a remote.
So we wait until they're not looking at it and then flip it?
Well, that's what the distraction that they're getting the little tennis balls for, right?
Good point. Do you think that's going to distract Alistair, though?
Well, I don't know.
I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's to try it.
It makes it easier than running up and swiping it out of their hands and trying to run off.
Very true. Very true.
Who would like to roll for woodworking?
Not me. Although, I could help by using my book of spells to help disguise it.
I'll roll. I'm pretty sturdy when it comes to crafting and building things.
Okay.
I mean, I do all of the maintenance at that Highballs, and I am a minion, and I used to work
Sure.
minion chores and jobs. I think it makes sense.
And how does Nyx use her magic? What is it? Her grimoire?
Her book of spells. I'm not actually using the grimoire
Okay.
skill right now, or the quirk. It's her signature item.
Okay.
So, she's using it to make sure that I think, ideally what she wants to do, if Highball accepts her help, is to cast a, like, glamour or something on this, so that even if they are looking at it when it triggers, they don't see the switch.
All right. Yeah. So since you're using your signature item, let's give Highball 2 extra dice, and you can mark off your signature.
Yep.
And then if Highball's going with yes for
Yeah,
help.
yeah. I'll give you the help.
And then you get the card.
Yep.
It has to be unnoticed by some of the best doggy wizards in mechanical corners. So we're gonna go with a 5 for the difficulty here.
All right. Come on, dice. Don't do what you did last time.
Do exactly what you did last time.
I am rolling die 6s, right?
Yep.
Making sure. Holy shnikey burgers. I gotta take a picture of this.
All 6s.
I have a 3. I have 4 6s and 2 5s and a 3.
All right.
Oh,
Dang.
that's awesome.
You do exactly what you intend to do. It doesn't even take that long. You rig this stump so that the top of it will swivel in a second, making whatever is on top of it disappear. You have it set up with a glamour. I think with that much success, you have it set up so that Nyx can snap her wing and the thing flips over.
Okay.
What extra thing do you want out of this? You want a card? You want to add something great?
Take a card. Take a card.
I see how it is.
Take a card.
Got to counteract that ace.
What ace? What are you talking? What are you talking about? What are you? What are you talking about? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Ace.
Is there anything else you want to do in Leafy Green Run?
All right. I sent it to all of you except for Mr. Pease because I don't have any way of contacting Mr. Pease, but I figure Mark can forward that picture if he really wants.
That is an impressive die roll.
That is not like me. That's a D&D character right there.
And we're going to pass that on to Pease so that everybody can enjoy.
I should post it in just my Discord as well, my straight up Discord. I'll go put it in my RPG section.
Dang. All right. Yeah. Is there anything else that you would like to do out in the woods?
I think we got our thing set up. Where are we we're hanging out in the underground, right?
I think so.
All right.
Because then we can just reach up and grab it and leave. Well, I might have to be outside because I've got to see, so I can.
Yeah, but you can be up high and just watching, and then you can just fly away.
Exactly.
All right.
Best laid plans.
So the two of you are just gonna lay low for the rest of the day?
Yeah. Lay low.
Right.
Maybe have a few drinks.
Yeah.
You packed them?
There you go.
Why not?
Right there.
Great. And Masks and Peas. The machine's going to be done in a few hours. I know Peas has something else that he wants to do today. Is Masks going to go deliver the present to Brick with him?
Next we're gonna play Duck Duck Grey Goose.
Isn't it more of a gray duck?
No,
Not when you're drinking
Isn't
it.
it?
Grey Goose is a vodka, Brian.
Gray duck is also a vodka.
Is it? Is there a Grey Duck
Yeah.
vodka?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know
Because we're
that.
in Minnesota.
Yes, it's made in like Burnsville, and I don't know if it's any good or not, but because I found it to be hilariously funny when we went to the Costco that one time and they were sitting right next to each other.
That's
because
funny.
that was like the fundamental argument of our time. Which seems fitting for Mechanical Corners, but we won't go there.
I didn't know. I just knew of Grey Goose was the big, fancy,
But
well-known.
Grey Goose is the big fancy, yes. Of the two, Grey Goose is the big fancy.
So what is it exactly that you're going to bring Brick, and where do you get it?
I
He
would like
spent
to.
the evening. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I have an idea for me. Is just as my way of saying my apologies for the throwing the thing earlier that they missed. But if you want to get them something else, we can both kind of bring them little kind of gifts as things.
Yeah, I promised him something. He was all bummed out about not finding the thing that you threw, and so I just wanted to make sure that he feels good. He was helpful, he was kind, and so yeah, I got to get him a little something. I think. What
And
was
I'm
that
gonna
thing
get him a
that-
big something.
Okay. I think Highball was talking about like they like something with something inside. So like maybe we'll get him a cupcake with like a tennis ball inside. I think that would be good.
I
And then that
think
way, because it was
the
a treat
cupcake
and then
needs
something
to-
inside the treat. I
Yeah.
think is what Highball said.
I think it's the other way around. The something else hides the treat.
It's a little messy to put a cupcake inside a tennis ball. Don't you think? I don't think that's what he meant.
Well, I don't think there's gotta be a way to like open it. Cause like, they gotta work with it a little bit. I don't
Well,
think
you gotta you eat it, and that's like because otherwise how would they get the cupcake? I think the tennis ball. Okay. Agree to disagree. You can get the cupcake tennis ball, and then I'll get the tennis ball cupcake. Or
actually, I was just gonna get him like a nice like bone. With like a little meat on it. Like not a turkey leg,
You
but
think he'll like
like
that?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't get him anything before.
Big
so I
ham
figure
bone
I
with
gotta
big
give
chunk
the
of ham
dog a
on the end of
bone.
it?
Yeah. Gotta give the dog a bone every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I think I've heard that before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. The two of you get your treats. What kind of cupcake?
Oh, let's see. I was thinking.
Don't say chocolate. He wouldn't like that.
waiting
That
for
would make him
chocolate.
I
real
was gonna
sick.
say, is it a cupcake or a pupcake? That's
I was thinking it's one of those cupcakes that's like basically a muffin-sized cupcake. It's not even like the small, like it's the big one that you could fit a tennis ball inside of, and it's chocolate with chocolate frosting, and then a little cherry on top of that.
Wow, you're gonna poison him.
Great.
You're gonna poison him.
You
He's gonna
two
love it.
You
No,
two
because
bring
it's
your
chocolate.
gifts.
It's poisonous to dogs.
You
yeah,
two bring,
chocolate.
Yeah.
Chocolate's bad for dogs.
You bring your gifts to the Gilded Leash, and Brick opens the door as the two of you just step up to the gates. Really wasn't expecting you guys to come back. There's nothing in the bushes, I swear.
Yeah. Look, Brick, I'm sorry. I got to apologize. Like I played a little trick on you, and I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to upset you as much. I
That's
didn't know it was going to
rude.
upset you. I know. This is my peace offering. I want to
feelings.
say I want to say I'm sorry. There's no trick to this. This is just a gift to you.
I accept. Thank you.
and then I heard about this, Brick, and then there was the whole conversation about surprise things and it not going the way, and I just felt really bad for you and wanted to make sure that you felt better. And so I got you this.
He opens the box that has the cupcake in it and looks at it and looks at you. Is this a joke?
Yeah, it is. Look, eat quick, eat, and you'll see what's inside.
I cannot eat this. All dogs are allergic to chocolate.
You're allergic to chocolate?
Every single dog in Mechanical Corners is allergic to chocolate.
I'm sorry. I had no idea.
It's pretty common knowledge, honestly. You can have this back.
Well, hold on. And he cracks it open and pulls out a bright green, brand new tennis ball. Here, it was supposed to. It was a. I heard that you liked things inside the treats, and so it was just a treat that I've enjoyed before. I really didn't know. I really genuinely apologize, but like, here, and he kind of tosses it up in the air. At Brick.
He steps back as it hits the ground and takes it between two toe beans. I guess I can wash this off. This is not as good of a gift as that one.
Really?
You could learn a little something. Yeah?
Okay. I thought this one was tainted from the lie. I apologize. And so yeah, okay. Lesson learned. We're building a friendship. We're building a rapport. I get it. Okay.
Big hunk of ham always beats poison.
Hunk of ham equals poison. Got it.
Man, you're lucky, he's not vegetarian. That's all I'm saying. Like, yeah,
Are dogs normally vegetarian?
No, that he's not.
I get what you're putting down.
We appreciate you. We're sorry we upset you. I don't know about the cupcake deal. We'll figure something else out. Do you like carrot cake? Is that okay?
I can do carrot cake.
Okay, maybe we'll come back with.
Yeah.
Oh, pumpkin pie. Oh, that's a good. Yeah, I like pumpkin pie. That's tasty.
Yeah.
So good. All right. We'll workshop this thing a little bit. We'll get something else for you because we appreciate you. Anyway,
Be right back. Don't worry. I understand. I want to help.
And y'all leave the Gilded Leash. Have you been in contact at all with Nyx and Highball?
Well, if we did this in sort of we'll call it late morning to early afternoon, I figure after that, time we would want to maybe come back to.
Yeah, after you finish up with Rick, the ball throwing device is ready.
Excellent.
Yeah,
and then we know where to take that, right?
What's that?
And we know where to take that.
Generally.
But I mean the gas tunnels, right?
Yeah, I think the two of you drag this big machine along the path, and at some point, Nyx, high in a tree, sees the two of you struggling to move this giant machine that you didn't ask them to put wheels on.
Yep.
Really could have been on a roll with that monologue, and that would have helped us here a lot. But
I'm
okay.
gonna fly and find Highball and lead him to where Masks and Peas are struggling with this machine. Found him.
And you all meet up.
Yeah.
Where's this go?
I think that should go up on a roof.
Oh, the roof of what?
You're in the woods.
Did you build a treehouse while we were away?
Oh, that's a very good point. There's no buildings. Maybe there's a tall hill somewhere.
Yeah, metaphorical roof. Got it.
Metaphorical roof. Up high somewhere?
Yeah, of
Maybe
course.
where they
of course.
won't see it? If I
I
would have
mean,
had
there's
time,
also-
I would have built ourselves a tree house, but I was building
if you look at
myself a
I
cocktail.
see. Yeah. Uh-huh.
It's true. But that
We've
tree
been here
has a
before,
nice
haven't we, Highball?
forking of branches.
I
if you
remember.
want.
Remember?
I hear what you're saying.
Yeah. We just take a little whiskey down memory lane.
Nyx is letting you know that there is a tree with forking branches that could fit this thing up in it.
We're gonna shove it in the tree.
Who is gonna be the cranker?
Not me. I've got a job already.
I think that falls to Peas out of the assignments.
Masks maybe taking a disguise. Highball is Highball. It's gonna start a fire.
No! No!
Oh, definitely. Come on.
I'm backup. I'll be around the escape route.
As the four of you take your places.
You did get the tennis. You did get the balls to put in the machine, right? The ones with the treats inside.
Yeah.
For the machine.
Mm-hmm. There was a little confusion earlier on in the day. If you didn't know, dogs and chocolate not allowed.
Right.
It is not a gesture of friendship.
That's why we don't get a lot of dogs in the bar. We don't have a lot of booze hounds come in. That's not too good for them either.
Oh
yeah.
I mean,
Not
there's a
really
couple.
good for. I mean, it's fun, but it's not really good for anybody. I think dries out
true.
my paws a little bit.
You all take your places. And as twilight falls, it begins to get darker, and you see fewer and fewer people on the paths, until one by one, some dogs start to show up. You see Saint Bernard and a Chihuahua come in together, and look both ways, looking around before moving off the path. And you see Electra, along with a bulldog and Bertram. And then before long, there are 8 dogs that have crossed your path. And then finally, the last one, short, round little corgi that you know must be Alistair Fluffernox, makes his way off the path, crawling clumsily through the bushes, and gets to the clearing. So Nyx has a view of the clearing. Does everybody here have pretty much have a view of where this is going down?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. It's hard to hear everything that's being said, but it appears that Alistair the corgi greets everybody around him, all the other 8 dogs: Saint Bernard, Pomeranian, Chihuahua, Poodle, Malamute, Doberman, Bulldog, and Frenchie. And you can tell just by looking at them that they are all wizardly to an extent. They all have they're it's not a cult. They are all wearing robes, but they're all different robes. So that's the big difference between wizards and a cult. Cults all the same robe.
Is it though? Is it?
Yeah, Alistair calls everyone to order, and they all sort of stand around in a circle. The 4 of you from your various vantage points can see that they're doing something. Nyx, with her particular skills, can feel it as well as seeing it. It's almost like the air around this place is vibrating. Something powerful is happening in this circle, and you see the first light of the moon crest the uh, edge of town to the east, and it looks huge against the skyline as it rises. And Alistair draws this golden circle, this circlet from his sleeve, and he holds it up and says some words in a strange language that none of you know. And then all the dogs around him begin to howl at the moon. And he lifts it up, and you can see the jewels all around it. There are 9 of them. And he he steps forward. Yes. And as we are now in the end game here, everybody can reset all their stuff. And I think that the narration of what happens will happen as soon as you get out of the forest, wherever that ends up being.
Okay.
Okay. He lifts the collar up, all the dogs howl, and he slowly, too slowly for Highball, slowly puts it down in the center of the circle, and finally on the stump.
And then I point up to Mr. Pease, give him the signal.
Let's see how well they made this thing.
Great.
I would say it would be a 4. I want to add 1 more, so it's a 5 because it is dark, and these dogs are already they're super into what they're doing currently.
Yeah. Let's see. I think I would like to go with between old and practical.
Okay.
It's just a practical machine, but it's also just assuming it's going to work.
Do any of your quirks or your special item work in this case?
I don't think my special item is going to work in this case.
Yeah, I don't know about that feather duster.
Yeah. I was going to use that to get past Brick, but then I made him upset, so let that go. No, I don't think any of those fit.
Okay.
I'll go with practical.
Okay.
I can ask for help, right? Or
you
no?
can, but I can also say that doesn't make sense because everybody's separated right now. But if anybody has ideas for helping, go for it.
So I realize this could be kind of like an Ocean's 11 moment where there's like the split screen and you see what happened previously. But I feel in a sense Masks was there to help build this thing at one point. And maybe hopefully that means that in a weird roundabout way, Masks has helped to allow the help. I don't know if that'll be allowed, but that's my best argument. I could.
They did build it in the past.
I could see that. What exactly in the past did Mask do that affects what Pease is doing right now? What did he tell the minions to add to this thing to make Pease's life easier?
Ammunition we're going to use.
So I realize at some point when we tried test firing this thing, like it kept locking up, and we were all like trying to figure out what was the missing link, and of course, being that I am a raccoon, sometimes when I get frustrated, I'll lick my paws and slick my hair back a little bit. And I realized in licking my paws that we need to give it some lubrication of sorts. And that if we add a little, and I realize in my spit obviously isn't going to be what causes it to lubricate, because that doesn't make sense. But like realizing that some sort of lubrication, like a little oil, or something along those lines, that could be just the ticket to get her to just.
So from where you're at, you could be like, lubricant. Don't forget the lubricant.
Squeeze the bottle.
Yeah, and let's see how well I roll, because if it's really terrible, Peas is just spitting on the machine. This is great.
Spitting on, like, as in you're not using the help, or?
Oh, no. I would like to use the help.
Okay. You get your card. You get your extra die.
Yay.
Right. Here we go. So I get 2. I get a 5 and a 6.
Okay, it works exactly as you planned it working.
I didn't get a card.
You didn't get a card? No.
I don't get a card. But yeah. So Peas turns the
Masks
crank.
does.
True.
Yeah.
Right. I drew a card.
Yeah, you turn the crank and it starts going dunk, 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 and shooting balls out into this clearing. I have to ask, are they cupcake covered balls or are they just balls?
I think they're a variety. I don't think any of them are cupcakes. I don't think that was in the cards, but I do think some of them are oblong shaped, have some kind of treat inside of them. Some of them hit the grass around the trees and make a little squeak sound.
Squeak sounds.
Perfect.
I love it.
As the balls start hitting the ground in the circle, Nyx feels the air shift. Something is going wrong in their spell. Who's next?
Can I do something about that?
What would you like to do?
I would love to use my grimoire to make the spell actually work like it's supposed to. So I would roll my bold, because I'm taking a risk with this casting of this spell, and use my grimoire to make it work, so that it actually works.
We want them to succeed?
We want me to succeed.
We want Nyx to succeed
We
where
want me
they're
to
failing.
Yeah,
You want to pick up the spell and make it work for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, so what exactly does Grimoire do?
When dealing with supernatural before rolling, I replace one of my die 6s with 1d10.
That's great.
Jesus.
Yeah, let's get a 5 or higher, and then you can also use your signature item, right?
I could, yeah.
Yeah. If you wanted to, you could have 2 extra dice.
Why not? I will absolutely do that.
Is anybody offering to help?
Peas will always offer to help.
In what way could you affect this spell?
I think one of the main ways that Peas could help with this is to continue to disrupt the current spell that's going wrong, so its power is weaker. He's willing, even considering sticking his feather duster in the machine and aiming it at Alistair, presumably the lead guy, so that there's a nice little poof of feathers on his face to disrupt what's going on.
Will Nyx accept this help, or is this something she needs to do on her own?
Man.
I mean, having him shoot the spellcaster so that you can do to interrupt the casting so you can take over is kind of clutch.
Yeah. Yeah, like I feel like it's something she needs to do on her own, but that just sounds more fun. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll take the help.
Is Peas burning the once per scene use of his feather duster?
I don't see another reason to use it. So yes.
Okay, so that's 2 dice for Nyx. Is Peas using his once per scene quirk?
Yes.
So that's another dice for Another die for Nyx.
So many dice. I'm rolling so many dice.
We want a 5 or higher.
Okay. I got 4 6s and a 9 on that 10-sider.
Whoa!
Jesus.
I will send a picture if you want to see it.
That's great. That's amazing. So P's got the card, and Nyx feels the spell falter and begins to. How does she sort of fill in the gaps that are being made in the spell through this distraction? As the feather duster just shoots across the clearing and smacks into the corgi, and feathers go everywhere. Probably pink feathers go everywhere.
Amazing. I think what she does, because she wants to take it over and have it benefit her.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I'm not quite sure exactly how this happens, but I think she starts like casting from her perch up in the tree and just kind of like any sort of like fiber art just starts pulling the threads of the magic so that it can become like her own spell and she can control what actually happens next.
And as she does this, she gets the idea that Alistair tricked these people, and this is a spell all for him.
Oh yeah,
and
for sure.
Where a where these fibers of magic were sort of weaving themselves like a collar around his neck, they begin to you get this slight tightening as they form around you instead.
Excellent. I do want to twist it so that I don't actually end up wearing the collar, because I feel like I should ask the crew before I put it on.
I think you've got the idea that this is what would allow you to wear it.
Okay.
Yeah. So you won't end up
So I
actually
won't
wearing
end up
it,
with it on,
but you
this would-
can.
I could if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, I do that.
Okay. What is Masks doing while all this chaos is happening in the circle? And I think while all of the lesser magicians are distracted by moving balls and squeaks and treats, Alistair notices that, or doesn't notice, but like feels like everything is going wrong. And actually, before we go to Masks,
is it part of that with a feather duster in the face? I'm just curious.
Yeah, that's kind of the clue
the key
for him.
What was it on the list on the checklist for the spell?
With that success, Nyx got something great out of it. Did you want a card or something else?
Take a card. Take a card.
Because you did exactly like what you intended was to take over the spell. You did that, which seems like something great, but you get an extra great thing, which could be card.
Card would be pretty nice.
A card would be nice, but also
Not for me, but for you.
Yeah.
Just saying.
making sure that they don't notice that I've taken over the spell would be pretty excellent.
So you've taken up the spell and used those fibers of magic to sort of gather this magical collar around your neck, and you've used the stray ones because not all of these wizards know exactly what they're doing. So you've used the stray ones to sort of shadow yourself up in these trees and create some sort of barrier between their sight and you.
Yeah. Basically,
Okay.
I just don't want them to know that I have this now.
Yeah.
So that when we steal the collar, they're not like, "Oh my god, not only do we not have the magic, but we don't have the collar."
Yeah. Masks.
All right. So Masks uses mask to mask.
Yep.
And I'm gonna look like and with that, I'm also going to use my Master of Disguise because I said I was going to put on the Corgi outfit to kind of look like Alistair. Except I'm realizing now I'm going to add a few quick things to it, which is just grab up a little couple scoops of dirt and rub a little on the nose and a little bit on the outfit and whatever. And then I'm going to run out of the trees and be like, "Stop, you fool! If you cast the spell, then this is what will become of you. I am you from the future. You gotta stop.
You are on a path of destruction.
You're on a path of destruction. Thank you, Nix. You're on a path of destruction. But you can stop now and this won't happen."
5 or higher.
All right. I'm going to go with the clever because I feel that makes the most sense.
What does Master of Disguise do for you?
Adds 2d6 to a single roll because it's kind of like using a signature item or
a signature item once per game, and then you get to add your signature item because you haven't done this scene yet. So you're adding 4 dice.
4d6. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right.
Is anybody offering?
If you want any help, these will help.
I mean, I kind of did by.
I feel in a way, Nick's like I have to say, I feel kind of like Nick's did just help me a little bit. Like as much as I don't want to say it, I feel So I
did kind of throw out a phrase, and you just were like, "Yes, I'll do that."
Yeah. So that's true. So I feel obligated for Nick's to get a card.
All right.
That one.
Extra die for Nix's help, and Nix gets the card.
All right.
All right. A lot of dice.
5 or higher.
Fingers. 5 or higher.
Oh, it's like last time where I had a lot of dice and I rolled nothing but a 3 last time we played.
Well, so the good news is I actually did pretty good. Granted, I have like 9 dice on this now, so it's I hope it's good, but I got for 5s or higher, I got 4 success dice.
Okay. You do it, and something great happens. You come stumbling out of the bushes. The specter from Alistair's future, he believes you. You are so convincing. It's dark. That helped. And he trips backwards and falls on his big poofy corgi butt. Bounces a little bit.
So here's the thing. Okay, yeah. Okay, wonderful. That's great.
You want to add your extra thing or take a card?
Well, here's what I'm thinking would be hilarious as sort of this extra thing, if you will.
Yep.
I have been BSing that I have prophecy of some kind, that I untapped potential, which granted has been BS at this point. But being that we are also being infused with this magical ritual of actual magic that is taking place, that the chicken or egg scenario has now officially wrapped itself in the paradox that is now become. And so just a sliver, not a ton, but just a sliver. Masks actually has just a sliver of prophesizing that actually works. Just a sliver, not much.
Yeah, there's something that Alistair sees in Mask's eyes that is truthful. There's a glint of that full moon back at him, and he knows that he made a terrible mistake. Highball.
Staring at Nix. Switch. Flip the switch.
I flipped the switch. I flipped it.
As Alistair falls back on his poofy butt, the stump top goes, whoop, and then the collar disappears into the remains of the tree. The dogs scattering after squeak toys and treats. What do you do?
Run.
Yeah.
Get the thing and run.
Go down to the escape route.
Take the escape route.
You hit the escape route. Everybody joining up in the little chamber below the path. And is there anything else you need to do in the forest?
We need to get the collar, right?
Yeah. How did you set up the stump?
It goes
Like,
into
are
the
you going-
underground.
It goes down into the underground.
Yeah.
Okay.
We just pick it up on our way out.
Yeah. So you head down into the service area for the gas main, and grab the collar and hightail it out of there.
Yeah, or highball it out of there, whatever.
At least those of you who have tails. And let's look at some cards. I have a 5.
I have aces are 1 point, right?
I have a
Aces are
16.
ones.
I have a 10 and a 6, so I got my 6 is blue, my blacks are 10, so I only got a 10.
I have a 9, 5,
have-
and 6, and they're all the same suit.
Yeah, that's great.
I have a 17 and a 7.
9, 5, and 6.
Is
a 20.
20?
9.
Yeah, it's 20.
Yeah. Yeah,
20.
you got it. Yep.
Dang.
So
Man.
Nix gets to decide.
Get to narrate
What
how,
happened?
how y'all set it up and how does it end?
Yeah.
Man, I am happy to take input on how we set it up, but I have an idea of how it ends. I feel like we kind of role played through the setup mostly.
Yeah, you may have set it up exactly how you described setting it up. There might not be any
Yeah.
tricks here.
I don't think there's, I mean, from Nyx anyway, there aren't any tricks in that. However, as we end it, I think she manages to convince everyone that letting her wear the collar once is worth the reduction in pay that we will get. And you can take it out of her share, but she convinces you all to let her wear it once so that she can learn her true name and master one school of magic.
And what is that one school of magic that she masters?
Puppetry. Sorry.
I mean, I feel like given the stuff that she did this session, it's either like divination or illusions.
So she sets up a quiet time and place for herself to try this on without the distractions of peas and masks and highball, and yeah, puts it on and completes the ritual that she intuitively knew from what Alistair was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she'll go with illusion for the school that she masters.
Okay.
I think that makes
And-
the most sense.
And it's going to be the most useful in the future.
Also that.
I think anytime she goes and practices her illusion, and as she does this, she sees a little glow from by her neck that matches one of the gemstones that was on the collar, and that gemstone is actually no longer on the collar.
Of course not.
Only 8.
Oh. Wait.
Nice.
Can I? Would she have known that that would be a thing that would happen since she kind of intuitively picked up on what the
Yeah.
ritual, how it would work?
Yep.
Okay. So she has one tricky thing that she did in the setup. She got a copy gem, like a counterfeit gem,
Yeah.
so that she can replace the lost one in the collar.
Or does she use her mastery of illusion,
make a fake
to
one,
make it look like it was never gone?
Well, so yes, but she feels like you need the physical item there so that if somebody's touching it,
Yeah.
it's a more convincing illusion.
Hmm.
So if they're like feeling around the collar to be like, are all 9 of the stones here? They'll feel the stone, and then her illusion will just make that, like, convince them that yes, it's absolutely there. All of it is perfect. We did exactly what they wanted us to do.
Yep. Yeah. you got a sapphire and went across the tracks and met with somebody that came recommended from other people in the crew, Petrie, who set the gem and looks like it belongs.
Excellent.
And the illusion will
And-
maintain the magical feel. Like, oh, there's still magic coming off of this. It's illusion magic, but it's still magic.
Yeah,
You know, that's fine. They don't need to pay attention to that part.
until Silas at some point decides that he would like to master illusion. We'll see.
Well, you know, that's a him problem whenever he
Yeah.
gets there.
He'll just realize that somebody else stole it, and he'll have to hire us to get it back.
Exactly. And then I can do it again.
And you meet up with Silas, give him the collar, and he gives you a large leather sack filled with curds. And I think that's it for the collar of 9 names.
Yay!
Thank you all for playing.
Woohoo.
That was fun.
Thank you, Mark, for running another successful Mechanical Corners.
Absolutely, anytime.
How do we do experience again?
This
Let's-
is so
Oh
much
yeah, you want to
fun.
do experience?
Let's do experience so all of our viewers can know how experience works for Mechanical Corners.
Sure. All right. So when we do experience at the end of a session, we ask ourselves a few questions, like many other RPGs do. First one, did I play in tonight's session? I think the answer is yes for all of you.
Yes.
Second one is, did I win the end game?
No.
Did
No,
I help
yes.
another thief this session?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Did I use my flaw or encourage other players to use their flaws? And I like to bend this one a little bit and go narrative. Did you use it narratively, even if it didn't come up as something that affected the dice?
Oh my. I got rid of my flaw, so I can't use that anymore. So it's always going to be a no for the rest of my existence.
Until you pick up another flaw. Did I learn something new about another thief?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. And did I learn something new about Mechanical Corners?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So each of those yeses is 1 XP. And you have on the right side of your character sheets a number of milestones that you can choose from. Your first milestone costs 5 XP. Your second one costs 5 plus 1. Third one is 5 plus 2, and so on.
Ooh, I get my fourth one finally.
Are you going to take a quirk and a flaw so that you have a flaw next time?
Oh, I see. I see how that works. Yeah, I might do that.
It balances out eventually.
Yeah, I see
unless
that.
you never go for that one.
Yeah, I might take a quirk and a flaw. I'll have to look in the book. I'll have to look in
There's
the
so many
books,
good
of
ones.
which I have them right here, guys. Everybody
Yeah.
watching, I have them. You can get them. Fightindabox.com.
You can get them fightindabox.com, or you can ask your friendly local game store to let us know that they want them. We don't have these ones in distribution, so they actually have to contact us. But we will send them to game stores so that they can carry on.
Can they, Mark, get them as an add-on to the Kickstarter on Barcane?
Yes, they can.
Imagine that.
Which is great because we only have so many of these left. We've got more of books 1 and 2, core book and the one full of characters, but we barely have any of book 3 left. So the best way to do that actually probably right now is to go through either our website or through the Kickstarter campaign for Barcane, the RPG you play with your dog. Yeah. So Barcane, the RPG you play with your dog, if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, is the game that Fight in a Box currently has on Kickstarter. This is my super prototype type copy with its special pink spiral and its terrible badness, but it will look kind of like this when it's done. Spiral bound little notebook that you get to write and draw and answer RPG journaling questions how you want. We feel like there's kind of a bar for solo journaling RPGs, and with Barcane we're trying to lower that bar to get more people starting up with these sorts of games, we're trying to make solo journaling RPGs a little less intimidating. So Barcane has beginner friendly prompts that if you are like an expert solo journaler, you can take them and run with them and make your own big creative story, or you can just like go and draw some pictures of you and your dog doing magic together. We are on Kickstarter for Zine Quest, so we'll be going through the end of the month. And during the stream today, we ended up hitting 105 backers.
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
It's amazing. Thank you, everybody. We unlocked a stretch goal, and we are, let's see, we are 70% away from the next stretch goal. So
Okay.
150 backers is the next stretch goal, and what that does is it unlocks another page in here where you get to draw your kingdom because it's a map. The majority of our stretch goals add new quests to the game. Each quest is 3 pages. The first one is the story and your how you do your spell. And you do your spell by observing your environment or doing things with your dog when you're going on a walk. The second page is what we call the bag of destiny. If your dog takes a break to do their business, you get to peek at it. And then when you get home, you set a 2-minute timer and you try to complete the puzzle. And then the third page, those puzzles add up later and you get to level up, basically. And then the third page for each one is those journaling prompts with space to write and draw. Name your dog's spells, depending on how well you did with the first page, and that is called the duty log. Yep.
Perfect.
And yeah,
Love that.
so that's Barcane, the RPG you play with your dog. Like I said, stretch goals are backer based, not money based. So if you have backed it and want to get more of the story of the puppy prince who is out to defeat the ice giants who have taken over the kingdom of magical lakes, tell your friends to just drop $1 to make the game better for you.
There you go.
Yeah.
I believe people can also get your Puppies and Pooh, Hedgehog Hop, Mouse Cheese Cat Cucumber, the Gangs of Mechanical Corners, all as well on the Kickstarter. So like you can get all the things.
Yeah. So we've got Puppies or Poop alone because dogs, puppies, they
Right.
go together. And then we've got all 4 of the small box games that are currently in print. If you are not in the US, this is the way to get those games because we don't ship outside the US. Some game stores outside the US have them, but not all of them. But Kickstarters, we always ship everything to all the countries that we ship to. There's also what we call the Journey Journal, which is fun to say.
Journey Journal?
But the Journey Journal, I'm very excited to get copies of that. I haven't really talked about that, but it's just a really cool little hardcover journal where you can write your whole story instead of being stuck with these little areas to write and draw. And yeah.
Awesome. Of course, guys, you can find that on Kickstarter. You can just search Barcane, and it's Kane, like arcane.
Yes, it is.
Not like my subtitles. I got to fire my video clip editor that says Barcane, and spelled it wrong. And I saw it today. I was like, who did that? Who's my editor? Fired. Fired. Which is me. I'm the editor, and I missed it when I was editing that. So, but with that being said, go and check out Barcane for a Fight in a Box, guys. We're going to do a raid. We're going to raid on out. I think we're going to go and I think we'll just probably go and support. Con of the North is just around the corner. So we are going to go and support our favorite miniature painter that will be at Con of the North. He's also running his own RPG that he's designed. He's going to be doing some playtesting. That is the Midwest Miniature Guy, who's also going to be doing miniatures at Con of the North. So we're going to go and show him some love and support, guys. Thank you so much for being here. We'll be back tomorrow with some video games that are around. I'm probably going to be on early because tomorrow is the last day of the week because I'm going to Con of the North as well. Of course, if you want to meet almost any of our normal cast of RPGers there, I believe, Brian, you're going to Con of the North. No?
I was originally, but my health is not allowing me to do so because I don't want to get
Yep, you
people
don't wanna
sick.
get
I want
people
people
sick.
to enjoy Con of the North.
Sounds good. Janai is going to the Con of the North. I believe the Blind GM
And
is going.
running an event, if I recall.
Yeah, running
I
an
am
event. Janai's
running.
running an
running a
event
game
as well.
Yeah, game on Friday. I have one ticket left if, people want to look for the Magnus Archives. It's Friday evening, 4 to 9.
Okay. At Con of the North.
Yep.
But yeah, a lot of our crew members, regular crew members for Tabletop RPGs, are going to be here on Wednesday. Andrew, do you have anything you want to promote or talk about? Let people know?
I mean, I'm a huge fan of Fight in the Box, so I'm happy for you all to go check out the Barcane. I do have some actual plays and YouTube channel at Dicey
That I'm on.
Cantina, and we have one with Mark called the Foxglove Letters, which is a great thing to check out. Thanks for the opportunity. I enjoyed playing tonight, and I'm really excited to get a copy of Barcane going.
Yeah, I'm going to drop that link for Dicey Cantina. Oh, and we're actually out our raid. We just raided out. It doesn't matter. They got it right before that. That's all right. People that are watching the VOD and people that are still in YouTube watching can see that clip, see the link.
Great.
So the link did get in there for the half second. So thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you all. Have a good one. Take care, everyone, and good night if you're still here and didn't go on the raid. Night, everyone.